a touch of nostalgia. With 63 dealers, you'll find everything from antique furniture to Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything in between. Hickory Antique Mall is conveniently located at 348 Highway 70 Southwest in Hickory. Hickory Antique Mall is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday 10 till 6, Sundays 1 till 6. Check us out on Facebook at Hickory Antiques Mall Official. If your garden dreams are blooming, we've got everything you need to make them a reality. Whether you're after lush ferns to spruce up your porch, vibrant flowering baskets for a pop of color, or hardy succulents that thrive on a little neglect, we won't judge. We've got you covered. Plus, our garden vegetables and bedding plants will have your backyard looking like a farmer's market in no time. And that's just the beginning. We're stocked with so much more to help you grow your perfect paradise. Swing by Steel 5 Farm Greenhouse, 6420 Chenault Road in Cleveland, and let us help you plant happiness this spring. You know, since 1970, Godfrey's Tree Service, a third-generation locally owned and operated business, has been proudly serving Iredell County. With over 50 years' experience, they're experts in protecting your property from tree damage, focusing on quality, service, accuracy, and safety. Storm cleanup, tree removal, pruning, stump grinding and removal, Godfrey's can handle it all. Godfrey's Tree Service, when experience counts the most. So call Godfrey's today for a free tree inspection and estimate. 704-880-2934. Let Godfrey's go out on a limb for you.
Gonna be in the mid to upper 50s as we're heading out this Tuesday morning. It's gonna be mostly sunny and breezy today. Highs gonna be around 80. Overnight lows gonna be around 60. It's gonna be mostly sunny on Wednesday. We've got a chance for showers and maybe see some afternoon thunderstorms. Highs are gonna be in the mid 80s. And Thursday, it's gonna be mostly sunny with a chance for showers and some more possible afternoon thunderstorms. Highs are gonna be in the mid 80s. It's going to be another nice day here in our little sunny South town. So head outside and enjoy. That's today's weather from your sunny South weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop, weekdays at 10 a.m.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. As you used to be. How's your new love?
Good morning. It's Tuesday. Got another beautiful day in store for us here in the sunny South. A little chilly this morning. 53 is our temperature. It's been good. Yesterday was just a perfect day if you were getting out doing stuff because it wasn't horrible hot, but it was nice and sunny all day long. So it was grass cutting day yesterday at Buckmore House and Gardens. And so it looks like that is going to be about the same today as well. That's good. We'll check it all out. Sherry Bell Wilson updates us on all that coming up here shortly.
I took a double take out on the interstate when I saw her making eyes at me. So I followed her down to Clubhouse Drive, past the pool and the 18th green. And in the parking lot, I said, it's mighty hot. Maybe I could buy you a beer. She said, I'm glad you asked, but I'll have to pass, 'cause only members are allowed in here. And I said, I'm a member of the country club. Country music is what I love. I drive an old Ford pickup truck. I do my drinking from a Dixie cup. Hey, I'm a bona fide dancing fool. I shoot a mighty mean game of pool. And any honky tonk the roadside pub. I'm a member of the country club. Lord, you look so inviting. Thought it might be exciting for a woman with a limousine to go bouncing around.
clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day.
Amen, amen. There you are, a little bit of Willie and his big happy birthday today. 92 today. That Willie. We'll play some other Willie songs coming up here, too. All right, 20 minutes after 6 o'clock. Good morning. Paramedic Ron on his way here in just a little bit. Jeff Smith will be in today as well. And William Morgan will be here today. Let's see. I don't think April is going to be here, but John Ferguson is. So we'll get the latest on what's going on out at the Jetport. And he shared some pictures of the brand new building they're putting up out there. So this is going to be pretty cool. So that'll be today. John Childress, Pickle Jack will be in today. Saw him yesterday, getting ready for another big Saturday. This will be the first Saturday of May. And so they'll be open for breakfast. So that's going to be good as well. Hey, and coming up tomorrow, the South Iredell FFA is having a delicious to-go meals featuring catfish, slaw, hush puppies, and French fries, available for pickup at the school at the Ag Building from 4 till 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Plates are $11.99, or you can get a plate with a drink for just $12.99. Only to-go orders for catfish will be available. There's no dine-in service because it's after school hours, you know. Don't want to have to clean up the cafeteria. So tickets got to be purchased online. Go to South Iredell. Let me look at it, make sure I got it right. SouthIredellFFA.com. Or if you see one of the posters out there, put out the QR code. I think probably Paramedic Ron will put up a QR code for that when he gets here this morning. Because he done slept too late. He's been out at Burford's all night long. So that's tomorrow. Get ready for it. If you love good fried catfish, then South Iredell FFA. But get your tickets today so it'll all be fresh and ready to go for you tomorrow. 21 minutes after 6 o'clock. Cool morning. 53 right now.
How do you know which vitamins, herbs, or homeopathics are right for you? Come to Lowry Drug. You will be amazed at our selection of natural products, including vitamins, minerals, protein supplements, herbs, homeopathics, essential oils, and Bach flower remedies. We have quality products and smart selection for your better health. Come see us at Lowry Drug on Harkness Road in Statesville, or call 704-873-2247. Come see us.
At Piedmont Healthcare, we believe in more than just treating patients. We're committed to understanding and addressing the unique needs facing our community. Being a physician-owned network means that we're not just healthcare providers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in health. With strong ties to local communities, we're able to offer personalized care that truly understands your needs. When you choose Piedmont Healthcare, you're not just choosing healthcare, you're choosing to be part of a community that cares. If you're ready to experience a difference for yourself, call our new patient hotline at 833-PHC for you. That's 833-742-4968. Or you can just request an appointment online, phcappointments.com.
Hey, if you're looking for a new mattress, come on by Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress at 1010 Salisbury Road. They carry the gold standard of two-sided mattresses, Golden Mattress. Why pay for a one-sided mattress when you can get a two-sided mattress for less than the price of a one-sided mattress? At Southern Comfort, we stock the only two-sided pocketed coil mattress on the market. We stock the old school heavy-duty coil mattress for the 300-plus pound size person. We have plush to firm to fit whatever comfort level you're looking for. And everything's in stock. So why wait and why pay high prices for a one-sided mattress when you can get two sides for less than the price of a one side? Come on by the gold standard of two-sided mattresses. And this just in, stop by now to see the brand new inventory of recliners by Best Home Furnishings at Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress, 1010 Salisbury Road in Statesville. Hey, are you ready to strike gold? Well, Carolina Prospectors has everything you need to find treasure. With over 900 products chosen specifically for your prospecting adventures, we're your one-stop shop for coins, minerals, rock hounding supplies, and more. Swing by the unique gift shop in Statesville to buy, sell, and trade silver and gold coins. We also buy scrap gold and silver jewelry. Plus, we have a large selection of ammo in stock. And when you get there, tell them you heard about it on WAME and you'll get a free quartz crystal point healing stone. Carolina Prospectors, your go-to destination for all things shiny and valuable. Visit us at 414 Turnersburg Highway in Statesville today. Hey, Iredell County, you know running a small business is no small feat, and getting more customers, well, it can be a real challenge these days. That's where Skyview Marketing comes in. They make amazing websites and handle your marketing while keeping you in the loop every step of the way. At Skyview, they say what they mean and mean what they say. So head on over to skyviewmarketing.co to book a free call and see how they can help your business grow. Don't let your business fall behind. Partner with Skyview Marketing today. That's skyviewmarketing.co.
Real country.
Our daddies won the war, then they came home.
Why are you up so early? Don't you remember what today is?
Not really.
Here's a hint. I like zippers.
National Zipper Day.
Whatever happened to zippers? I miss zippers.
That's right. National Zipper Day.
Got anything against zippers?
Zip it.
Zip me.
Zip it good.
Can you zip me up?
I'm Zippy Longstocking.
Zippers where zippers shouldn't be. Let's get out there and get zipping.
It's showtime.
You know how it is. Put a little zip in your step this morning. Zippers. Invented on this day. I have to go back and look and see what it was. But anyway, National Zipper Day today, along with other assorted days today you could celebrate. Just celebrate living. For the Lord let us live another day. All right, Bruce Davis, good morning. There's Brent Goforth. Hey, howdy. Von Bowles headed out. Good morning. Brian Collins is ready to roll. Shane Huffman, good morning, sir. Sissy Odalita, guten Tag. I have, let's see, do you a Fräulein? Fräulein. Or what's the other one? Fräulein and, anyway, girl. There's Saucemeister, good morning. Tuesday, and yes, it just might be a double cup of coffee day. Let's see here. There's Darla getting her shower installed today. Hope you get it done. Get her done. Dean Tolbert had a picture of his breakfast this morning. His lovely wife, Linda, gets up and fixes him breakfast. You ask Sandra, people have asked her before, you get up at 3 o'clock and fix your husband breakfast? And she just starts laughing. He can pour his own cereal. Anyway, good morning. There's Bobby Fulbright. Good morning. Let's see. Where are you today, Bobby? In Lexington, Kentucky on a riverboat. So good morning there, the Fulbrights. Having yourself a good time. There's Richard Wellman. Good morning, sir. Mark Pruitt. He's up in wild and wonderful West Virginia. It's hard telling what you're doing up there. You be careful what holler you go up. I'm just saying. Jimmy Vinfield, good morning. You have a great day. Thank y'all for tuning in on the Facebooks this morning. We sure do appreciate it. It's going to be a good day. Looking for temperatures to get up into the 70s today. So that's going to feel pretty good. Ryan Scott's at Randy Marion Chevy in Statesville. And what are you doing now?
I tell you, we got the deals going on. Typical Randy Marion fashion. King of Price 2024. Brand new Chevrolet Malibu LT starting at $19,988. $19,988, brand new, not used. You come pick the color today. Randy Marion Chevrolet Statesville, right here on I-40. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that's where the deals are.
Finally, common sense in banking. What's good for the customer is good for the community. And what's good for the community is good for the bank. It's that simple. We don't know why big banks don't get it. Plenty of local people do, though. As Blue Harbor Bank has grown so much with accounts, customers, and deposits, we're nipping right at the heels of those financial giants. Join us today, blueharborbank.com. When it comes time to repair or replace your electrical, heating, air conditioning, or other HVAC equipment, there's no better company to call than KM Electrical, Heating, and AC in Statesville. As an authorized Trane dealer, their professional staff members are all highly trained in the latest products and services and are committed to prompt project completion and high-quality work. KM Electrical, Heating, and AC is positive that they can have it up and running in no time. Call 704-876-6279 or go online to calldkm.com. You know, since 1970, Godfrey's Tree Service, a third-generation locally owned and operated business, has been proudly serving Iredell County. With over 50 years' experience, they're experts in protecting your property from tree damage, focusing on quality, service, accuracy, and safety. Storm cleanup, tree removal, pruning, stump grinding, and removal, Godfrey's can handle it all. Godfrey's Tree Service, when experience counts the most. So call Godfrey's today for a free tree inspection and estimate. 704-880-2934. Let Godfrey's go out on a limb for you.
I'm yelling timber.
Food and Farm Radio Time brought to you by our friends at A&A Sales and Service on Turnersburg Highway. That's Highway 21 North here in Statesville.
Hey there, this is Andrea Sherrill with Cooperative Extension. And have you ever been so anxious that your stomach tightens up? Our mind and body are so integrated that we even use expressions like heartache and gut wrenching to describe the connection between our emotions and physical state. And neglecting one part of the body can eventually bring down the entire system. And research is showing us and has shown us that our chemistry, which is influenced by our diet, can impact our mental, physical, and long term health, and vice versa. So, I'm a dietitian. I really try to promote all things healthy related to nutrition. So, talking about your dietary pattern or how you eat, dietary patterns are clearly linked to overall physical and mental health. That's no surprise. For example, diets associated with poor health, you probably know what they look like. They're low in fruits, low in vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, and are very high in the opposite. They're very high in uh, refined carbohydrates, overly processed foods, added sugars, sodium, and saturated fats. And strong evidence and consensus among lots of leading scientific bodies exist for increasing fruit and vegetable intake at above 5 servings, which is about 5 cups per day. But here's the sad part, about 90% of the population fails to meet this universal recommendation. And why is it? I'm not really sure. I think it has to do with our habits. But anyway, talking about increasing fruits and vegetable, I can't tell you how important it is. And really, variety is the key to optimizing the benefits of eating those colorful fruits and vegetables, because each of them have just this unique array of essential nutrients that we all need. So, I am talking to you today just to get you hopefully motivated or thinking about how can I get the recommended at least 5 servings a day, because there really aren't any downfalls to consuming many fruits and vegetables. Now, if you are diabetic, you do have to monitor your consumption of fruits, but you still can have the fruits. You may just eat less fruits. So there really aren't any downfalls to consuming these fruits and vegetables. So next time you're in the grocery store or at the farmer's market, you know, think about the fruits and vegetables you can put in your cart. And I'll tell you, your taste buds, your mind, and your long term health will thank you.
Food and Farm Radio brought to you by our friends at A&A Sales and Service, Highway 21 North here in Statesville.
Real country.
Ooh.
Live and local from Statesville every day. 550 and 92.9 WAME. Real country.
17 minutes till 7 o'clock. 92.9 WAME and picking up Stranglers as we get on here with, wait a minute, before I even go there, because we had Jeff McNeely in, so I know your microphone is not on. You could even say something and then prove it, but I can tell you it is now. Well, it's on back there, but you're not on here. Test, 1, 2.
Testing,
1, 2, 1, 2. Never have figured that out. Somebody started that ages and ages ago. Test 1, 2, 1, 2.
I don't know, but it sounds ridiculous whenever you're up on a stage.
And then you get the. By the way, Paramedic Ron's in the house this morning. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
He made it in after a nice long sleep last night.
Nice long, yeah, sure.
Okay, fine. Did you have to teach?
I teach
yesterday?
every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Oh, okay. So late night,
6 to 10 every night.
Late night teaching, and then you have to get up and come in here to the radio world.
Well, and you have to go home and wind down and eat something before I go to bed. So
see, that's bad for you. You're not supposed to eat before you go to bed.
Well, I gotta eat sometime. I don't eat before I go to school. It's too early.
Oh, so you already consumed one. He brought
ate a banana. Yes.
2 bananas. So he's going to be over potassiumed here this morning.
Nah.
But that's what we talked about that one time is too much potassium, it'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough potassium, it'll kill you.
Have just the right amount.
So what's that controlled by? Which part of your body controls potassium? This is a medical quiz.
As far as controlling potassium, it's your different organs have different reasons for it, but your heart has a big part in that.
It loves potassium.
Well, it has a mix between it. You have to have the right amount for it to be correctly used in your body.
Okay. I won't ask you anymore. So anyway, all right. So here we are on a Tuesday. We got a few clouds roaming around this morning, but it's going to be another beautiful day. And 54 our temperature right now out here. All right. So I was looking through the Facebooks. We'll talk about. I got that from Kudzu because he talked about Facebooks. He talked about Facebooks. And he talked about the interwebs.
Oh, you're talking about the S on the things?
Facebooks. And so we've got a bit on that this morning about purposely saying things wrong. And it gets on people's nerves.
You do that a lot.
Thank you. But I was looking over the Facebooks and there was, you got Firewire, which shows just the communication between.
Right.
But then there are other ones that do the same thing. And this is one from Sunday, and I can't remember which one did it. I don't know if it was Troutman. It wouldn't have been Troutman Locals, but it was one of those other ones.
Iredell News and Weather, maybe?
Could have been. So here it says, South Iredell, fire, other. Caller reporting a water tank on fire at 1940 Wilkinson Road.
Huh.
A water tank on fire.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay? How can a water tank be on fire?
Because it has an engine.
What do you mean it has an? Oh, the pump.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. South Iredell chief says he's on scene with a small fire under control now.
And from the sound of it, it could be it sounds like a vehicle. You have a tanker that could be a water distributor. I mean, from the sound of what I'm hearing, I don't know if that's what it is, but
it said caller reporting a 260 lb water tank on fire.
260 pound.
I guess that's pound, but it was capitalized, so I don't know. Anyway, all right.
It may be a stationary one, but
I'm just thinking it's just kind of funny. You sit there and you see a water tower on fire, and I was like, that's like an oxymoron or whatever they call it.
It won't burn the water necessarily, but it can burn the item,
the stuff around it.
Exactly.
There you are. Okay. All right. It's 7 minutes till 7 o'clock here. Getting up. It's a Tuesday morning. Join us Saturday, May 10th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for the 8th annual Foothills Folk Art Festival in downtown Newton. This vibrant, family-friendly event attracts thousands, celebrating local and regional contemporary folk and fine artists with works for sale, artist demonstrations, and hands-on art activities for the kids, featuring over 100 art vendors. Enjoy live music on 2 stages featuring the Sigmund Stringers, Mac Arnold and Play the Blues, and more. Plus, savor delicious food from downtown restaurants and food trucks and relax in our beer garden. Don't miss this celebration of creativity and community at the Foothills Folk Art Festival, downtown Newton. Visit us at downtownnewton.org. Eagle Rental is your secret weapon for conquering any project, from fixing a fence to building a fortress. Need tools? Well, they got more than a hardware store on steroids. Need some advice? Their team dishes out pro tips faster than you can say, "How's this thing work?" Whether you're a DIY daredevil or a pro with a plan, Eagle Rental ensures you got the right gear and the know-how to crush it. Skip the guesswork. Eagle Rental has your back and your project. In Statesville and Troutman, Eagle Rental.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you.
Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces.
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
Big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, "I choose Iredell for my health care."
Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
Life is always better with Classic Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Yes, it is. 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock. And the Sauce Master is up this morning. It's a 2-cup of coffee day.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 2-cupper.
2-cupper.
You know, you get it in gear, but it's still dragging, you know. Ooh, doggies.
Totally understand. So you feeling good today, though? Everything good?
Yeah, I mean, I feel all right. I'm tired. These teenagers of mine tend to keep me out later than I need to be.
Uh-oh. Now, wait a minute. Do you chaperone your teenagers wherever they go? Are you that kind of daddy?
I'm a taxi. I am the Uber.
Oh, I got you covered. So now, do they go together places?
The boy was at a tennis tournament. No, they don't. That's the problem.
Yes, that's it.
So we're going all over the place.
So the boys,
but you know what? I enjoy it.
Well, sure.
But
You're
at a tennis tournament.
Yeah.
So my daughter was doing some cheerleading workouts or something like that yesterday. So I was going to pick her up. Then she decided she was going to the baseball game. So we went to the baseball game, and the wife come up, and we're all hanging out, and the wife and the girls went home.
All right.
And I went back over to the school to pick up the boy.
Ah, yes.
So then by the time, when you get up at 4:30 and 11 o'clock rolls around, it's like, this is not really all that fun right now.
It's amazing how that happens.
4:30 rolls back around, and that's when it's really not fun anymore. But apparently, I'm getting older and forgetful.
Right.
Because I did that Monday night, and then I did it, or Sunday night we got home, did it last night too, and I'm like, what is wrong with me?
Yes. Well,
So-
see, and people don't. People think, well, you work at, you do radio stuff. You're just sitting in that chair and all that stuff. It takes effort to sit in that chair.
It does.
It does.
Well, and you let me hang around a little bit.
Yeah,
And
that's
a
right.
lot of folks don't understand that you come in and do prep work before the show.
Yes.
And then after the show, you hang around and do other prep work, your commercials and, all the other stuff. So your happy little, what is it, a 4-hour shift?
Yes. And it
is
is
a whole lot longer than that.
It is a happy. It's
Your
a
little
happy.
4-hour shift is a whole lot longer.
But there are disc jockeys that the quote is, "I do my 4 and hit the door." You know,
That's right.
they get paid
Well,
fabulous.
if anybody wanted to pay me $150,000 to $200,000 a year
Yeah,
to work 4 hours a day, I
yeah.
would do it.
Or you got down there with John Boy and Billy and what is it, Bob and Sherry? I was going to say Ace and TJ, but you can't do that no more. TJ's doing
No.
TJ's doing something.
Yeah, he's got some kind of station.
He's
He's got
doing
some
something
kind of thing
on.
going on.
And John Boy and Billy is one of them retired. I forget which it was. So
Well,
it's just
they
one of
both
them.
retired.
Maybe they both did. That's right. So there's an opening right there.
But they could afford to retire.
Yes, they can.
They've made $1, somewhere along the way.
Or two. Yeah.
Right? I
Right.
mean, dude, how cool is that? You talk about the same thing for 40 years.
Yes.
And make millions.
That's right.
And you come in, you talk about it one day, you come in the next day and say, well, let's do that again.
Yeah, it worked the first time.
What in the world?
Let's do it again.
That is perfect. That's perfect for people like me, because I probably forget what I said the day before anyway, and I just repeat it.
I know that's me.
I told you about my son and daughter and how we stayed up late last night.
Yes. Oh, I think you did. All right, look and see.
Hey, you know what?
What?
It's 7:00.
Hey.
Real Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
All right, it is 7:00, and we've got mostly clear skies, a few little clouds here and there, but it's going to be a beautiful day in the sunny south. 54, our temperature this morning up on beautiful Signal Hill. We'll take a check of that weather forecast with Sherry Bell Wilson coming up. But first, a look at some of the news brought to you by Caudle Coin and Currency on East Front Street in beautiful downtown Statesville with their sinkhole sale going on. Sheriff Darren Campbell announced the arrest of 68-year-old Norman Eugene Frontis Jr. of Bell Street, Mooresville. Deputy G.W. Wiedenman, who is assigned to the Aggressive Criminal Enforcement Team, conducted a traffic stop on the 1999 Isuzu Rodeo on Bell Street about 5 o'clock on Saturday. Frontis, who was driving the vehicle, initially provided a false ID. After realizing the provided information did not match the driver's license photograph, Deputy Wiedenman determined Frontis' true identity and discovered that he had an outstanding order for arrest from 2016. Deputy Wiedenman conducted a search of the vehicle and seized cocaine, marijuana, and various items of drug paraphernalia. Frontis was placed under arrest and transported to the Iredell County Detention Center, where he was charged. Magistrate Thompson issued Frontis a $50,000 secured bond. Well, Union Grove Fire and Rescue, with assistance from Harmony Fire and Rescue, North Iredell Rescue Squad, and Iredell County Emergency Medical Services, were called to an aborted crash on I-77 northbound near the 65-mile marker yesterday morning. Information was provided that a wrong-way driver had crashed with another vehicle. On arrival, personnel found one vehicle off the roadway in the trees with heavy damage and a small fire. The second vehicle was a few hundred yards north. Thankfully, there were no injuries to either one. I-77 northbound was closed for about an hour until the vehicles could be removed from the roadway. Well, Sheriff Darren Campbell announced the arrest of 28-year-old Francisco Javier Velasquez of Lincoln and 26-year-old Holly Marie O'Dowd of Denver on Friday. After stopping a vehicle traveling south on 77 near mile marker 61 on April 21st, Deputy Leggett made contact with O'Dowd, who was driving, as well as Velasquez and another passenger. While speaking with the occupants, deputies developed probable cause to search the vehicle. And during the search, deputies located 460.51 grams of marijuana, along with drug paraphernalia. All three occupants were arrested and transported to the Iredell County Detention Center. Velasquez and O'Dowd were each charged with felony possession with intent to sell and deliver marijuana, felony possession of marijuana, felony maintaining a vehicle for the sale and use of a controlled substance, and misdemeanor drug offense. Both suspects received a $25,000 bond. The third occupant, 28-year-old Cora Marie Engel of Lincolnton, was arrested and served with outstanding order for second-degree trespassing. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck Box of Prizes. With racing-inspired automotive-style suspension and integrated cutting decks, Ferris commercial mowers are engineered to deliver a quality cut faster, allowing professional landscapers to earn more profit and bragging rights. Ferris suspension is not just a feature or a marketing gimmick. It's a game changer that simply has to be experienced. True suspension changes everything. Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive, and set up a test drive and feel the Ferris difference. Ferris, experience suspension.
Are you ready to transform your property? Gale Excavation and Tree Care is here for all your residential and commercial needs from Statesville to Charlotte. From land clearing and grading to shoreline stabilization, we've got you covered. Need tree removal or septic system installations? Our licensed and insured team handles it all with precision and care. Plus, we offer reliable hauling services to make your project seamless. Don't wait any longer. Call us today at 704-253-3087 or 704-880-8841. Visit us online at GaleExcavationandTreeCare.com. Gale Excavation and Tree Care, your trusted partner for quality service at an affordable price.
Oh, thanks. I really like trees a lot.
ProgressiveInsurance.com presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. The Braves doubled up the Rockies 6-3 Monday in Denver. Bryce Elder improves to 1-1 with the win. He went 6 innings, struck out 4, allowed 3 runs on 5 hits. Michael Harris II put the Braves ahead in the 5th with a 2-run double. The series continues today. Atlanta has it announced a starter. German Marquez gets the start for the Rockies. In the latest D1Baseball.com top 25, Clemson slipped a spot this week to number 3. North Carolina jumped 4 spots to number 4. NC State leaped 12 spots to number 13 this week. Coastal Carolina up 2 spots to number 19. Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. Game 5 in Raleigh. Carolina looking to put away the New Jersey Devils. The Canes up 3-1. If necessary, Game 6 would be Friday in New Jersey. Game 7 in Raleigh on Sunday if needed. The Carolina Panthers added former Clemson wide receiver Hunter Renfrow on a 1-year deal. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. That's the Sports Flash. I'm Chuck Sanders, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Spring into deals and save on seasonal projects at Lowe's. Right now, get 4 select 8-pack annuals for just $10. Plus, get a free 60-volt Toro battery when you purchase a select 60-volt Toro electric mower. Don't miss out on these fresh spring savings. Shop in-store or online today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 4/30 while supplies last. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Excludes Alaska.
Hey there, I'm Jack.
And I'm Stag.
We're just 2 deer that want to make sure you know it's deer season at your authorized John Deere dealer. The deer season that saves bucks, like us.
Yeah, you can get $3,000 off select John Deere machines. No early wake-up calls or tree stands required.
Just a trip to your authorized dealer before June 2nd.
If you ask us, it's the only deer season worth celebrating.
Visit johndeere.com/deer season to find an authorized dealer and for complete finance details.
Gonna be in the mid to upper 50s as we're heading out this Tuesday morning. It's gonna be mostly sunny and breezy today. Highs gonna be around 80. Overnight lows gonna be around 60. It's gonna be mostly sunny on Wednesday. We've got a chance for showers and maybe see some afternoon thunderstorms. Highs are going to be in the mid 80s. And Thursday, it's going to be mostly sunny with a chance for showers and some more possible afternoon thunderstorms. Highs are going to be in the mid 80s. It's going to be another nice day here in our little sunny south town. So head outside and enjoy. That's today's weather from your sunny south weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WA.
Start rolling away from the table. So the whole time you're sitting there kind of holding the table. Make sure you didn't roll away.
Rolling on the river.
But I like the chairs. There are no arms or anything on them, but they were light and easy to maneuver.
Huh.
But do you use your arms?
I do.
This one doesn't have arms, which is good. Very good. Well, I won't try to get new chairs.
Well, I like these chairs.
They're not comfortable after a while. Those aren't.
Okay.
I don't know. It may just be that I have a cushion. I don't know.
I don't have that problem.
So, how's things been?
Things are good. Back from the beach.
How was that?
Great.
I can tell by your enthusiasm. So when you go to the beach, do you ever really go onto the beach?
No. Well, I shouldn't say that. So if my grandkids or son-in-laws are there, or son,
right,
then I will, because I need something to do. I cannot go to the beach and just sit there,
right,
or read a book,
right,
or just watch the waves. I feel like I'm just wasting my life.
That's right. It's a waste.
So my wife will walk the beach and sit in a chair. So I stay in the room and work.
I like that.
I like getting out and walk on the beach.
See, my wife doesn't walk, so she wanders. She's always looking for sharks. That's her thing.
Shark teeth?
Yeah. So we probably have 1,000 shark teeth.
That's kind of cool, though. I've never found one on the beach.
Oh, we have all sizes. We have a megalodon.
WAME. Good morning. It's 17 minutes after 7 o'clock as we get up here on this Tuesday. Beautiful day out in the sun of South. Going to be nice this afternoon. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Smith is in the house this morning. Good morning, Billy. Good morning. Is in the house this morning. No applause. There you are. Oh, hold your applause. They're going crazy. How you been? How you feeling? I'm good. Yeah. Getting a little bit back here. I see you. Yeah, you know what happened? I didn't like my face.
You didn't like your face.
Well, there's maybe more than one or two people that have that sentiment. No. So, I've lost a couple pounds. Yes, you have. And so, my wife doesn't like facial hair. So I decided. Really? So you decided to grow it. So I decided to shave, And I looked in the mirror and I went, oh my gosh. That is bad. Look at that. So I'm putting weed feed on it, hoping it comes back quick. It'll get there. It'll get there before you know it. Well, it's not a quick grow. It is horrible, and it's bad when people say, you need to put it back on. Yeah, that's right. You need to grow your beard. It's even worse when you say it to yourself. I know. You look at it and say, oh, who is that? Oh, me. It's funny what a beard can do, no matter what kind. It could be a scraggly thing, but there's a kid at the Sheets on 115, and he had a scraggly beard and all this, which made him look older. Yeah. Walk in today, and he shaved it, and I was like, "Who's the kid?" He's just young. It does make a difference. Well, that's the thing that my wife would always say. She said, that makes you look older. So here's the big one. I didn't know this happened. I was mowing grass yesterday. It was a perfect afternoon to mow grass. And these folks were visiting Sandra's aunt. And after I saw them leave, and I didn't know who they were at the time, saw them leave and all this. And so I get finished. I go in and get shower off all the junk, because you do get quite a bit. And Sandra says, those people want to know who that old man was mowing the grass. And I'm like, who's I know. Who's the old man? So thank you. That's right. I filled out a survey yesterday, and I decided it was the last survey I'm ever going to do. Yeah. Because you have to check the age box. Oh, yes. And I'm like, I kept going down and down. That's right. That's nuts.
Is it one that you have to scroll back through everything to? That's right. It's like the Price is Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. That's right. It's just get it out of here. And they didn't have like 70 to 80, 80 to 90. Oh, yeah, it was just 60 specific. 60 and above. And I'm like, how could I? Nothing like that. I was in the last category. Oh. It's like, what's next after this? Yeah, right. That's right. That's right.
You're gone.
Yeah. All right, 21 after 7 o'clock. Let's do the birthdays. Here we go. All right, birthday and anniversary time brought to you by our friends at BridgeNet Fiber. For $52.99 a month, you can get a gig of good stuff, and you get an advanced Wi-Fi as well. Call 704-228-1001 for BridgeNet Fiber and find out how good fiber feels. Does it feel? It feels.
It will make you regular.
It feels good. Yeah. There you are. All right. So 704-873-9929, 873-9929, or hit us up on the Facebooks or on YouTube, and we'll be glad to get them on here for you. All right. Right off the bat, we did get one. Margie Beaver celebrating 38 today. Good morning, Margie. Happy 38 to you. Donna Campbell celebrating 63 today. Hey, Donna. Rick Dyson 78. You go, Rick. Let's see here. Cammie Renee celebrating 52 today. Good morning, Cammie. You have a great day. Good morning. How you doing? Hey, got us a birthday? All right. Ernie Lyon. Lyon, I assume. No, it's not. Lyon? L-I? Really? You ain't lying about lying? All right. Thank you much. All right. So Ernie apparently works for the Argo County Sheriff, Aaron Campbell. So Ernie, a big old happy birthday to you today. Tanya Mustetter celebrating 41 today. Hey, Tanya, happy 41 to you. Buddy Foss. That Buddy Foss over at Westside Twins. Yep. Celebrating that big old 62 today. I thought he was older than that. Just kidding. All right, buddy, you have a big old happy 62 over there at Westside Twins. Tanya Marson celebrating a big old birthday. Good morning, Tanya. Have yourself a great day today. Kim Sargoni. Kim Sargoni celebrating her birthday. Good morning, Kim. You have yourself a great day. Joe Nick says that Ernie is a fine line sergeant. Did I get that right? Yeah. And says a good guy. That's good to know. Good. All right. So let's see. I finished up that list. Let's go back over here to the Facebooks and double check, make sure I got everybody that was coming in there. All right, I did. So who's on your personal list today?
Nobody.
Ain't no way.
Absolutely nobody.
That's impossible. You're kidding.
Nope. First day in a while, I haven't had anybody on my birthday.
Not a relative of any sort?
Not a relative, not a friend, nothing.
Wow.
I have 6.
That's unusual. I don't have 6.
Now that would be.
I don't have any. I don't want to have just one person because Ron doesn't have it.
Bless your heart. All right. So then, who's on our celebrity list today?
All right, we got a couple. Megan Boone's 42 played Elizabeth Keene on the Blacklist.
I've been rewatching that a little bit.
I need to watch that. I've never watched
it. You do. You need to.
I've never watched it.
But you have to start at the beginning.
That's the one about the government agency or something, right?
Yeah, he's the world's most sought after criminal.
Okay.
And he's the guy that played on Boston Legal with William Shatner.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think of his name now, but anyway, it's cool. It's a good
show.
Is he a good guy or bad?
He's a bad guy that's going good.
Okay, so he's getting rid of
his nemesis.
Oh, really?
Of past criminals.
Oh, nice.
But the deeper one is this Elizabeth Keene is his daughter, maybe. Not gonna say. And he's coming back to look for her. So anyway, that's the.
So we just got the whole updated.
No,
we don't even have to watch it.
What do you got, ding dingies? Oh yeah, we got that.
All right,
keep going.
Bob Bryan and Mike Bryan are 47 tennis twins who won 18 Grand Slam titles. I assume in doubles because I've never heard of them.
I haven't either.
Also in tennis, Andre Agassi is 55. I've heard of him. Of course, everyone's heard of Eve Plum. Played Jan on the Brady Bunch. She's 67. Michelle Pfeiffer is 67. Daniel Day-Lewis is 68, 6-time Oscar nominee, but never a winner. Jerry Seinfeld, 71.
Wow.
Could have made a show about nothing.
That's right.
Willie Nelson, 92.
92.
Maybe there's some, medicinal property in that stuff you smoke.
Apparently, I mean,
92.
Well, that's what it's. You always ask these people that are 100 or something, how'd you do it? Most of them like, I have whiskey and a cigar.
Yeah, every day.
Right before bed. Yeah.
And last but not least, racing great Dale Earnhardt, born on this day in 1951, passed in 2001. Hard to believe it was that long ago.
At Daytona.
I remember I watched it.
I did too. And the wreck didn't look hard. It didn't look bad at all.
Did not think that he passed away.
Because you see some wrecks, and I mean they're barrel rolling and up on those and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But man, that was something else. So,
but because of that, they invented that head.
That's right.
Device that keeps their head in place, because that apparently is what killed him when it snapped his head.
It's like a HODS device, head and neck stabilization, maybe.
Look at you.
Well, it's part of the EMT training.
Tell Ron there are a lot of unbirthday. LOL. Linda Joseph says there's a lot of unbirthdays. So there you go.
Is that from Alice in Wonderland?
It could be. There you are. All right, so I don't see any more coming in. So spin to win. Let's see who's coming up on the.
I'm here for a while, so I'm going to go in red.
And you
will be wrong. Terrible. Yeah, two there. So it's deep purple, and deep purple is Margie Beaver. All right, Margie. Congratulations. You get yourself a gift certificate to Andrea's Ice Cream and Sweet Shop on South Center Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. By the way, they will be at Piedmont Healthcare Friday after 5. Yeah. This Friday afternoon starts the first one. And so she will fix you something really delicious. So all we need is your address. So congratulations again. Happy birthday and anniversary to all of you from your friends here at WAME. Auto parts store on every corner. Big flashy buildings with catchy jingles and slow. So they were before you came in yesterday. I was like, remember it's Piedmont Healthcare right now. I think they pretty well got it now. After how many years?
I know. Well, and that's what I keep telling Shannon. I said, what else do we get?
Yeah.
If you're not going to name, if we're the naming sponsor and you're not going to use us in the name, we're a little disconnected here.
Yeah. That's right. Let's see. You won't find this kind of service and knowledge at any chain store. Only Johnson's. And right now, get Prime Guard synthetic blend motor oil for only $3.79 a quart when you buy 6. Okay. Support your local business. Got to get ready for your sports report. All right. 1112 Shelton Avenue in Statesville. How do you know which vitamins are? Got a couple more before we get there. I had Bill Belichick. That's not in there, but they were interviewing Bill Belichick and his girlfriend. Is it girlfriend or wife? Girlfriend.
24-year-old girl
was there watching over to make sure
that he didn't be himself.
He was answering the correct questions.
She apparently she's attending practice. She's very involved. I'm not sure how long North Carolina can put up with that.
Yeah, probably not long.
Right. So is there a sports show tonight?
No.
Okay.
Unless. You have to. Well, they did. Well, so apparently the other two were doing something. Probably on a cruise together again.
Where's the commitment?
That's right.
County's exclusive Kincaid and Flex Steel Gallery. But that's not all.
All right.
Service features thousands of fabrics and finishing choices. So if you're looking to
finishing choices,
Marion Furniture Company is a great place to start. Give them a
all
Oh,
call
right, here we go.
2700 or visit them.
All right, good morning. It is 7:31, and I got a text. Suarez is not going to be here today.
Is he sick?
He didn't say, but they're not going to have the show tonight either.
Oh, he's out. Told you that last week.
Oh. I wasn't here, so I can't take credit for.
I wasn't here either. So if he told me last week, I wasn't here. So
Brian, I knew that he would forget. That's the reason I put my calendar.
So anyway.
But even without,
but we'll recall back, and it wasn't too long ago that you stepped up and you did the sports show, you did the financial show.
I know. You
And,
started to do the breakfast list from Green Bar Grill.
I know. And
That's right.
And then
John
showed up.
Then he showed up. That's right.
So I was hoping for the trifecta. Since the Kentucky Derby's coming up,
I know.
I thought I would throw that. See?
You'll be going with that.
See, I have a special name on the marquee for you.
All right.
The
Yeah.
assistant professor.
It says Professor Junior.
So let's do an intro for you since this is a special occasion.
Spanning the globe.
Which are you? Or the agony of defeat?
That's me. I'm defeat. See, wide world of sports.
Where are the sports teams now with an intro like that?
You remember that video when the guy came down the ski slope? He was doing ski jumping.
Everybody wondered.
Yeah, did he die? I mean,
Yeah.
like, yeah, he was fine.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, it was no big.
It was
It
horrible.
looked painful.
Oh,
I was
absolutely.
watching it as he was plugging it.
That was one of the greatest intros. You heard that music and you knew exactly what the show was.
Exactly right.
I love that show.
The wide world of sports. And then, of course, you had Marlon Perkins and Mutual Football after that. So, anyway.
And that was 64 years ago.
Is that right?
64 years ago.
Holy cow.
I know.
That is kind of crazy.
That is unbelievable.
So, NFL draft was happening, and
Probably the biggest story was the guy who didn't get drafted for a very long time.
I think he went at fifth or fourth or fifth?
Fifth round.
Fifth
Went
round.
Fifth round. Yeah. Deion Sanders' son, Shador.
Is that the way you pronounce it? Good. I'm glad you know how to do that.
Originally projected to be a top 10 pick in the draft,
Right?
was picked in the fifth round. And picked by the Cleveland Browns, who quite honestly don't need a quarterback. So I'm not really sure what's going on. And there are some people saying that he will be cut before the season starts.
Is he that bad, or is it just
he's not needed?
So I started to read about this, and apparently his visits with some of the NFL teams did not go well.
is he a little cocky?
Yes.
Is he one of those that's there just because of who his daddy is?
No, he played very well at Colorado. He had a great college career, but they just didn't connect with him as a person, and that's a big deal right now. You know, the locker room and how things go with the team, because he's the leader, and and there was a lot of question marks. So a lot of folks went before him.
So, and then this story here says his brother Shiloh, or is it pronounced Shiloh?
Well, I would say Shiloh, but yeah, he kind of fired his dad.
That's right. Dad
did the Donald Trump.
Yeah,
You're fired.
You're fired.
But
he didn't get drafted at all.
No, he did get signed. He got signed afterwards as a free agent, which just means you don't get any signing money. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's his dad. I mean, Deion was a great player.
Oh yeah,
but you know, it was the Deion show,
right?
And nowadays, a lot of these teams are focused on the team. Yeah, I mean, if you look at these teams that win,
so you don't want a big star,
well,
like the big star quarterback.
You want a cohesive locker room where guys are playing for each other.
Okay,
and I think that's what I think they look for that in their quality.
So is that good or bad?
Well, I mean, I've never played professional sports, but
you were in the band.
Sport. Yes, I was.
You got close.
So I got to watch them every Friday night.
Go team.
That's right. No, I mean, it's a trombone.
That's right. Thank you.
But I think it's incredibly important. You don't want to play in an environment where you don't like the people you're playing for, or don't care about that.
That's a fact.
You got to play for each other. Pick the guy up who's down.
That's right. Good point. So speaking of personalities, Bill Belichick.
Yeah, Bill Belichick and his concubine or his girlfriend.
He got a Very word. I just love that word. And it's biblical. You can say it with no problem.
That's right.
Concubine.
Yeah, nobody can shut us down.
And so he left football, pro football, very successful.
Yeah. And now he's coaching college football.
Did we figure out why he came to Carolina? Did they say? Does he have a connection?
I think they were the only ones that let him bring his girlfriend. That's what I think. And apparently, she is now getting very involved in the team activities.
That's what I hear.
We're looking for a boyfriend her age. I don't know what age.
Let's see. Belichick is
73,
something like that, and she's
24.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So they were being interviewed by a news magazine, not your flipping magazine, but an on-air magazine type thing. And so the reporter was asking questions, and she was standing right off camera. At least she wasn't in the shot. She was right off camera, but she was.
Did she have cue cards?
She was directing.
Yeah.
And so here's some of that. Cut them off. So I mean that's an interesting question.
Why can't you talk about that?
So that makes it worse. Obviously, she doesn't want to talk about where they met because it was.
So I think
in the locker room.
Bill was dating her mother, maybe her grandmother.
Could have been a grandmother.
Hey, if you're not going to talk about it, we're going to make stuff up.
I was going to say.
So, but if you say something like that, that immediately casts shadows. Like,
I would go with
all right.
grandmother.
Yeah. Was it OnlyFans? I mean, did they meet? What?
So,
okay, fine. There you go. So we don't have to worry about you.
About me?
Yeah.
What? Dating a 24-year-old?
Yeah.
You do not have to worry about that.
I think his wife would kill him if that was the case.
I think that would be the case.
Well, well, on the other hand, I don't know that a 24-year-old would be interested. And just kidding. That just was. Well, if you trim that beard off and get that pretty face.
Yeah.
We didn't get to my last story. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the? Oh, I forget what the story was.
Women's golf.
Oh, women's golf.
So they had a major event this weekend.
Well, they do.
And on the 18th hole, the woman in the lead hit a shot 2 inches. She just. I'm sitting there watching this, and I start chanting at the TV, "One of us, one of us." It was awful.
Wait a minute.
Her club literally went under the ball, and the ball went 2 inches as she was trying to chip onto the green. She was in the lead. She should have won the event. Ended up losing the event.
Oh my God! All right, let's go back.
That's exactly what you did.
All righty, it is 20 minutes away from 8 o'clock, and that brief commercial interlude before we finish sports. And so last Sunday there was golf on, of course, as there was golf every Sunday. But I knew none of these people.
Oh, yes, you did.
I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah, Lexi was there. Lexi Thompson was there.
Like I said, I don't know.
So Lexi's actually a good story, and actually was within 3 shots of the lead on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But Lexi took off last year to deal with some mental health issues, and it was a big deal. So she came back this year, and I think that's a good story.
Okay, so, good. Well, it was a sidebar story.
That's a sidebar story because the ending was probably one of the most amazing things that I've ever seen in professional golf, where the woman who was in the lead and really had the tournament won.
Yeah.
It was 18's a par 5. She was over the green in 2 and had to chip onto the green and 2-putt really to win. And
what happened?
As Mr. Morgan said, she did a chili dip. Club basically goes under the ball. The grass kind of moves the ball. It went about 2 inches.
Oh, wow!
It was unbelievable. I mean, I was watching. I thought it was a practice swing.
And she hit the ball.
Yeah, but no, she was trying to advance the ball.
What was the expression on her face? I'm sure TV zoomed in on that.
Oh, darn.
Could you read her lips as she was going, darn?
Or did it have an F formation?
Well, so her last name is Gentanagar. Aria Gentanagar. And she's an incredible golfer. So
She's from
Troutman.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm sure the Troutman Gentanagar.
That's right.
Over there off Uber Road. Ended up going into I believe it was a 5-person playoff.
Wow.
One of the people in that playoff, her last name was Duncan. She has never won a major.
Right.
So that would have been the feel-good story. She didn't win.
Cinderella.
And then you had another woman, Saigo, actually ended up winning the major. But the big deal is, remember, this is the old Dinah Shore event.
Oh,
So
okay.
went from Dinah Shore to the Dinah, and now they don't even use her name anymore. But they still jump into Poppy's Pond at the end of the event. So the caddy, the golfer, anybody you can drag with you, all jump into the pond. That's the big deal.
Try that at Lakewood, and you get bit by water moccasin.
But
I'm just telling you.
It's nice.
Just kidding, folks over there. I know they listen.
It's nice to see that professional golfers can do things that us amateurs do every day.
I'm going to hit it straight down the fairway.
Oh, yeah. But it was remarkable. It was unbelievable. I was shocked.
Very cool. We'll have to
Days
watch that again.
Yeah, I'm sure you can watch it on YouTube.
Something
Any
else.
social media.
All right. Well, thank you. What did we call him?
Professor Junior.
Professor Junior this morning. That's right. Had you not been here, he would have done financial. And
I can believe
Or tried.
I can talk about stuff I don't know about. I mean, come on.
No, do not. All right. It's 16 till 8.
Tommy Paul sent me a message and said, Bill Belichick picked her up from daycare one day and just never left her.
That's making some bold statements that should not be made.
Okay. All right, good morning. 10 minutes away from 8 o'clock. He's wearing his, I can't see it from here. It was at Pinehurst. How many? That's a good question, sports question. It's a leftover sports question before William Morgan. How many courses does Pinehurst have?
The resort itself?
Yes.
They're just starting their 11th.
So they're redoing. I looked at it the other day. It said we're undergoing renovations for Pinehurst 10. How many? So 11.
But 11, and you still want to play number 2.
That's right.
So
And 4, 2 and 4.
So
Is that the big one? Is that the tournament one?
Number 2 was the U.S. Open for us.
you play 2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Also, you also.
As well.
All right, so William really didn't have any opening music today as usual. So how about a little bit of Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis?
If you got it, you don't need it. If you need it, you don't got it. If you don't get it, shame on you. Funny, 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 wasn't
I'm afraid they're going to do something here.
Where's Jerry?
There you go.
Where was Jerry?
Where was Jerry?
He's wait.
Hey, Dean!
There's another Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin takeoff.
Is it any wonder they broke up?
How the heck did they last that?
That's a good question. But anyway.
Sorry, William, we're out of time.
It's time. William Morgan from Capital Management Group of the Carolinas.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Just lovely.
Good, good.
You got 2 more days to file your taxes.
Oh, that's right. It was an extension into May.
May the 1st.
No, it's extended into September.
Well, for counties that were affected by disaster areas.
Oh,
we're not in disaster.
I thought they did the whole state because they can't break it down.
I don't think so.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, you Google that while we talk. But anyway, one of the frustrating things about working hard, get back to me, will you? One of the frustrating things about working hard is knowing that the IRS is going to tax it. Federal taxable income generally includes wages, tips, royalties, commissions, and for some, up to 85% of your Social Security benefit. And that's not an exhaustive list. But there are several types of income that are not taxable in the eyes of the IRS. Generally, whether income is taxable depends on various rules, requirements, and regulations, or whether you're talking about federal or state taxes. So I thought we would take a look at some, but please note the following are examples of non-taxable income. It's not all inclusive. In some cases, you may have to even report non-taxable income on your tax return, even though it is not taxable. So talk with a qualified tax professional. For more information on what the IRS considers taxable, you can see IRS publication 525.
Thank you.
First, we'll start with financial gifts. Everybody likes to get money from grandma. They're a well-known category of non-taxable income that's due in part to the generous annual federal gift tax limit, which for 2025 is $19,000 for individuals. So you can get $19,000 per person to anybody you want to, and it is not considered taxable. Anything above that, you would need to pay the taxes. The recipient does not pay the taxes.
Oh, the recipient doesn't pay the tax. Oh.
So what are we reading here? The postponed various tax deadlines to September 25th for various deadlines. Keep Googling for North Carolina. That's right. Charitable gifts are generally non-taxable. Yeah, no.
Is he always like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen this side of him. I feel like Jerry Lewis in this scene.
The correct side. Gifts given by employers to employees that are akin to cash, things like gift cards, are usually considered taxable income, so you would need to report that. Some other employer-provided benefits and fringe benefits are not taxable. Employer-provided health insurance is not taxable to you, up to $50,000 of group term life insurance provided by your employer. That's not considered taxable. The IRS does not consider inheritances to be taxable income if you inherit the funds to you. We'll get back to that.
Okay.
Remember, though, that if the money you receive from the inheritance subsequently generates income, such as the interest from interest-bearing accounts, those earnings may be taxable. Additionally, there's no federal inheritance tax. Some states tax inheritances. Now, not to be confused with inheritance tax, which is levied on the heirs of the deceased. We can talk about the federal estate tax, which is levied on the estate. The exemption for that is pretty high, $13.99 million for 2025. So most of us can avoid that tax.
Yes.
That's a combined exemption for married couples of $27.98 million that you can pass free from estate tax. I know you're getting close, so you may want to talk with a qualified financial advisor.
Yes.
Life insurance policy proceeds received by a beneficiary after the policyholder's death are generally tax-free. If you take a life insurance policy loan, the loan generally isn't taxable as long as the policy remains in force and the loan doesn't exceed the amount of policy premiums paid. While we're talking about life insurance, annuities, different types of annuities are subject to different tax treatments. Generally, you pay taxes on annuities once you start receiving payments or start withdrawing funds. For example, earnings from non-qualified annuities are taxed upon withdrawal, while the contributions from after-tax dollars are not taxed. They're complex, so it's a good idea to seek advice from a trusted professional. Long-term care insurance income is usually not subject to tax, so if you receive reimbursement for medical expenses due to injury or illness under an accident and health insurance contract, these payments are generally considered non-taxable as disability benefits as well. Government-issued bond interest, municipal bonds, is mostly tax exempt, but some interest may be taxable at the federal level. For example, U.S. Treasury securities are taxable at the federal level. Corporate bond interest is taxable at both federal and state levels. If you receive alimony or maintenance, child support payments as a part of a separation or divorce agreement made on or after January of 2019, these payments are not taxable. On the other hand, if you're paying alimony under such an agreement, you can't deduct those payments as well. Again, child support payments are not subject to tax. There are 9 states without personal income tax: Alaska, Florida, Nevada, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming. You won't be taxed on your income at the state level. However, Washington state has a capital gains tax. New Hampshire eliminated its interest and dividend income tax, but they have really high property tax rates. And sales tax rates. Exactly.
Really?
So what am I reading here?
So it's from the IRS.
Okay,
And
it's got to be true.
Read the purple area.
The IRS is offering this additional relief to any area designated by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA. This means that individuals and households that reside or have a business anywhere in North Carolina qualify for tax relief. I stand corrected.
Wow. So, thank you. I mean, wow.
So sit back, relax. You don't got to file until September 20th. Unless you owe money, pay the darn
I was
money.
getting ready to say,
They need the money.
That's right.
They need the money.
the advice given on this radio station does not necessarily
Shouldn't be constituted as advice. Should be constituted.
Call your
That
tax
too.
professional.
Call him today. Well, call your financial advisor today.
That's right. At 704-878-6677. The web address is mycmg.net. You can find us on Facebook.
Every time you hear William Morgan on the radio, you will always be
Right on the money.
yes.
Yeah, that was a big bone of contention because the AICPA went after them right away and they said, wait a minute, that's the whole state.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they came back and said, yeah, we're just going to make it the whole
And
state.
that's where I just stopped paying attention because they had disasters declared counties. Right.
That's the problem. Yeah.
All right, good morning, 8 o'clock, and we've got sunshine, blue skies. It's nice, 59. Our temperature up here on beautiful Signal Hill. Going to be a beautiful day in the sunny south. Sherry Bell Wilson updates the weather, but first of all, take a look at the news brought to you by Caldwell Coin and Currency. on East Front Street in Statesville with their big sinkhole sale.
That's right, Billy Buck. We got a sinkhole.
So this is what I know you've heard it before. Sometimes, and I don't know if it's really them. It sounds like them, but I don't know if it is.
Well, Allie, it looks like our girls have dumped us.
Looks like they dumped us, Dean.
Is there anything you'd like to say to them, Allie?
There sure is, Dino. Baby, blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Blow me a kiss. Come on and blow me.
A kiss like you mean it. A kiss.
Quick, run to your car because we're playing.
Anything as hard as this. You know that you're going to do something like that. Come on now.
You don't have a hair on your ass.
That's right.
Oh,
All right. Have yourself a lovely day.
You going down to the PGA?
Maybe.
All right. I got a ticket for Saturday. I'd really rather just watch it on TV.
That's what I'm debating.
I want to go down and go to the pro shop and then leave.
Leave.
Yeah.
What if you order online? First class online.
It's probably the best thing to do.
Bye.
See ya. See ya. Why is she sending something to CAB? Speaking with the occupants, deputies developed probable cause to search the vehicle. And during the search, deputies located 460.51 grams of marijuana along with drug paraphernalia. All three occupants were arrested and transferred. You know Barbara Noblock? Velasquez and O'Dowd.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
She sent something to CAB's Facebook Messenger.
Oh, yeah.
About it looks like a yard sale type thing going on.
Suspects received a $25,000 bond.
Where?
I don't know. It's not a yard sale. Kirkin of the Tartans.
Arrested and served with outstanding order for a second.
It looks like it's over on Watson Highway.
Oh, is it Fifth Creek Presbyterian? And they sent it to.
They sent it to CAB.
In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price. You can pay right on the spot.
Gosh, you know, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Call Coin and Currency.
Or she was meaning to put on swap shop or something.
Oh, it could be.
Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck Box of Prizes. Hey, are you ready to part with your treasured pieces? Well, discover the value of your gold, silver, and fine timepieces at our Gregory Jewelers during the exclusive 3-day buying event. It's happening April 29th through May 1st at 122 West Front Street, downtown Statesville. Bring in your precious metals, heirloom watches, and more to receive a no-obligation evaluation and immediate payment during the 3-day buying event, April 29th through May 1st only at our Gregory Jewelers. Hey, if you're looking for a new mattress, come on by Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress at 1010 Salisbury Road. They carry the gold standard of two-sided mattresses.
People who do this after waking up tend to have a better memory. What is it?
Go back to sleep.
For you, it would be.
Say that again.
People who do this after waking up tend to have a better memory. People doing what?
Have a cup of coffee.
No.
Drink a glass of water.
No.
Take a shower.
No.
Take a shit.
Clear their mind.
Give it one more good shot. If you don't get it, I'm gonna not use it.
You're gonna not use it?
And if you don't get it, I might use it.
Yeah. Blow their nose.
No. Make their bed.
Well, that's that whole thing with that. Have you ever heard that military guy talk about that?
No.
There's a whole thing about, the first thing you should do when you wake up is make your bed.
Oh, really?
That's a great speech. Yeah, you ought to listen to that. See if I can find it.
I don't do it, but I don't care this speech.
I climb back in the same way I got out. There's no reason to make it.
I might straighten it up a little bit. I'm not fully making my bed. Like if the cover's hanging off the side, I would throw it back up there.
There you go. University of Texas at Austin 2014 commencement address.
Ah. I assume it was like a general or somebody.
Yeah, if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed.
So Billy, you'll probably remember this. And this was on April 21st, 21 years ago, around 2:20 a.m. on April 21st. What happened down towards the lake?
Oh, is it the boat wreck? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I tried to jump over
He
77.
tried. Well, it's
Two guys and a girl.
It was Dukes of Hazzard, but it's also on the James Bond movie. They decided they wanted to get over to the other side of the lake, so they thought they would jump over I-77 and land on the other side. Needless to say.
And I'm Stag. We're just two deer that want to make sure you know it's deer season at your authorized John Deere dealer. The deer season that saves us. Yeah, like us. Yeah, you can get $3,000 off select John Deere machines. No more wake-up calls or tree stands required. Just a trip to your authorized dealer before June 2nd. If you ask us, it's the only deer season for celebrating.
I was never an E. Plum fan as a jam. I was always a Martian fan.
Masha.
Yeah, you're a big 404. What is it? Betty from Porsche, what you get? That's a problem or uncomfortable. Oh.
Bill, what do you think?
This makes me uncomfortable just talking about it. But I will say this, just from personal experience, having lived with a woman for years. She always says when the bra comes off, the day's done. Not going back on. Betty, I love your guesses, and we love you, but not it.
Oh.
That was good. You too. All right. I think the guess is coming. 65%. Celebrity paper car. Drivers you trust for.
Oh, apparently they don't go for a winner. It could go on for days.
Jeez. They give money out or something?
I like the way that. Yeah. I knew what he was going to say. I kind of figured it out. All right, here we are on this beautiful Tuesday. Just a glorious day out there. Too bad you're missing it. Are you going to just, I mean, not that I want to say that you would do this or to encourage your employees to do this.
Right.
But have you ever like just skipped a day of work?
Just to do nothing?
Yeah, you know, it's a beautiful day. Go play golf. That's what he's going to do.
No.
He's got a tournament off ready to go.
Thursday.
Yeah. Not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
I thought you were going to be late. Am I not?
No, you're right on time.
You're right on time.
Maybe y'all were late. Don't know it.
Come on. How about at that old hospital you used to work at?
He just told us earlier that he goes to the beach and doesn't work. Come on now.
That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah. What'd you do on vacation?
Worked. I have a real problem. And when people talk about retiring, that's my struggle. Retired to do what? And everybody's like, well, you can relax and you take up a hobby or woodwork.
You could say, I'm already relaxed.
Yeah, I went to the doctor yesterday.
How handy.
Yeah. So my blood pressure was 110/60.
Wow.
I know. Medicine isn't me.
I did that one time.
How many blood pressure medicines are you on?
Only one.
They were doing like a wellness thing over at the rec center, and I think it was Mark. Anyway, went up to him. He was like, "You need to read up on your blood pressure." I said, "No, my blood pressure is great." I don't know what it was at the time, but it was good. And so then he asked that great question: with or without medication? I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
well,
Mm-hmm.
with." But I only take that HCTZ, hydrochloric thiazide acid.
Close. Hydrochloric thiazide.
I knew it was something like that. But it's got losartan in it. So I don't know what that is.
That's
it's got something
blood pressure medicine.
Okay, so
It's probably a combo drug.
it is a combo. It's compound.
2 for 1.
That's it.
Save your coat.
And of course, got it at Better Drug. Better Drug now with everything over at Greenbrier.
You get the blister.
Except for Harmon.
You get the blister pack.
No, but those are cool. Actually, those are very cool.
It just reminds you of how many times you forget to take your medicine. I just leave mine in a bottle. I don't want to be reminded. It's like
that's right.
You get the call that your prescription is renewed. It's like, why do I have so many left?
We were talking about. Well, I guess we better go ahead and do the impossible question. I started going about some other place.
They were having so much fun.
I know. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Yes, it's time for the world's most popular radio game show, and that, of course, is the Impossible Question. The opportunity for you to win fabulous prizes. All right, let's go back to yesterday. The question and answer was not that one. We did that a different way. You wrote it down and sent it to Misty.
I did. It's a new study shows that compared to their mothers, women today have much bigger what?
Oh, yes, compared to their mothers.
I have a guess.
All right.
Purses.
That was a lot of people's guesses.
No.
But no. And our Gregory Jewelers was in here at the perfect time because it was a diamond ring.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, engagement ring. Yeah. That's right. So, was Maria's bigger than her mother's? Is that why you married her?
No, that was the day before yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was yesterday. No, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday because yesterday was
all right. That was yesterday. We figured that out. Now, here's today's impossible question. Listen carefully. All right, we dug around now. Some of you can Google this.
Don't.
But don't. But I thought it was very interesting. The most money ever paid for one of these was $5.7 million.
I know it.
The most money ever paid for what?
Bill Belichick's girlfriend. thought it was funny. You don't think that's funny?
Oh, no, that's great. That's now, you know, because he's Mr. UNC over there.
No, it's great. Pick on him still.
Okay.
Like it. You see that she didn't want to talk about how they met? No, I hadn't even allowed. See, look, I don't even pay attention.
There you go. There you go.
Not that I should be paying attention. We know how they. He was dating her friend.
Or what was it you just said a while ago?
Somebody sent you a text and said that he went to permanent daycare and never took her back.
Ouch. Good morning. How you doing?
Let's just give it to him.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that. But no, that's not it. All right, you can find it at the souvenir shop. Good morning. How you doing? Good, good. What do you think?
See?
Hey, well, you were talking about those. That's good, but no, that's not it. All right. Good morning. How you doing?
Yeah.
Baseball card.
That was Jeff's guess.
No, that's not it.
I'm going to go see what the highest paid for a card was.
All right. Let's see. Coleman says Democratic votes in 2020. Richard Coleman also says advertising spots on WAME. Boy, we would have sold one spot and had a great day. That's right. But no, that's not it either. All right. The most money ever paid for one of these was $5.7 million. Needless to say, there's no way. Even if I were, you know, who's wealthy now? It's not Bill Gates anymore. I guess it's Elon.
Yeah, it must be a couple of bucks.
So yeah, I've heard.
Well, you could finance it.
Joe says, "Is it Jeff Smith's autograph?"
Now that was more. Come on,
that's worth its weight in gold.
That was at least 6 minutes.
That's right.
That's it. All right, I got to go back and do this because
Did you close it out?
Yes. Oh, right. I got it right here.
So
It saved it.
the boys down at Country Bargain article here, they said, I seen a horse at an auction go for $5 million one time on television. Wow.
That's a good horse. It's not a horse. Good morning. How you doing? That was an expensive marriage. That's it.
We're back to Belichick's girlfriend.
Thank you. Good morning. How you doing? Hello. Okay. Have a great day. Good morning. How you doing?
Oh,
wow.
That's actually a good guess.
That is actually a good guess, but no, that's not it. All right. How can we give a clue for this without totally giving it away? Let me go back over here.
It's a living thing.
Sandra says an emerald. No. Richard said a divorce. No. Sussman says a Honus Wagner card went for $3.12 million.
Oh, I actually looked that up. So a Mickey Mantle card, 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle number 311, sold for $12.6 million.
Wow. Why?
Because it was the highest grade available, and SGC 9.5 grade.
Well, there you go.
And that's what it went for. That's unbelievable.
Good morning. No, not your phone. Good morning. How you doing? You're on it today, buddy. All right, but no. That was a joke about that, but I won't do it now.
A joke about a blue dress?
No, it was about Bill Clinton. And anyway, all right. So let me say this: that if you're on, do I need to be specific?
Oh, you have to be vague.
Okay. Yeah, it'd have to be because nobody would know
Right.
the exact name of it.
Right.
Richard and Sissy, shh, be quiet. We need to print some of these Mickey Mantle cards and sell them on the swap shop at 10 o'clock today. That's right. But no, that's not it. All right. That was a clue. If you're on Facebook, you can see. So.
Oh, they got it right.
Yes, but so quiet. I could tell the name of it.
Did you hear my clue?
No, what was it?
It's a living thing.
It's a living thing. I'm sorry.
I love when you sing.
Thank you.
We sound like this.
You have to be an oldies person to know these things. Plus, it's not just country. It's pop. It's all up here.
I got a new country pop song for you playing with that.
Oh, excellent. Okay. All right. So come on, folks. Come on. You can get this thing. If you're Facebooking, see what Richard said and what Sissy said. Sissy gets upset that we passed her by the other day. But every time that I like to award her something, she said, "You gave it to someone else." Fine.
Well,
she might have liked that one from yesterday,
though. And you guys down at the auto place, shh, quiet.
Oh, they got it.
But
if you're sponsored,
you're a sponsor. You're like Coleman. Coleman's a sponsor too. But just know that you're brilliant. Sussman comes back with sea monkeys. All right, once again, good morning. How you doing? Good. What do you think now? A pet is not ridiculous because that's exactly what it is. Very good. A pet is exactly right. As a matter of fact, let's get right down to it. It's a Catabom okami, a rare cross. It's a rare cross between a Caucasian Shepherd and a wolf. So did I pronounce it up there? Like I'm giving it to him to pronounce.
Yeah, Catabom okami.
He can't pronounce his own doctors from Pakistan. So anyway.
That's right. Yeah, you said it.
All right. So who we talking to? Lene. All right, Lene. Do you have a dog?
Does that say?
Okay, just wanted to make sure. It would be crazy. All right, well, hang on a second. We'll get your address. Hold on.
Don't forget about the red Tibetan Mastiff, also very expensive.
Oh yeah. So
actually,
did you ask Google a question, or is that what the results came, or was this your question?
I typed it in. What was the most expensive price paid for a dog? Because the old question was the.
Am I reading that right? That it's a rare cross between a Caucasian Shepherd.
Yeah.
Don't take that the wrong way. Maybe that's why it's so expensive.
500
Caucasian Shepherd and a wolf.
580,000 was the earlier one, and that was for a Tibetan Mastiff. So that's what the old one was. All right, so there you go. It's 9. It's 8:32. Sorry, here we go.
That is a huge dog.
Okay, well, hey. Yeah. Now,
What's so
remind me
Caucasian about it? That's why I said that expensive. They had to pay the Caucasian Shepherd.
For a second. All right, do what now? Okay.
Paramount, F-A-I-R-M-O-U-N-T.
Gotcha.
Road, State, North Carolina.
We're gonna
286
25.
25. All right. Thank you, dear. Have a great day. They're huge.
They are.
Yeah. Bye bye. Did you start? This computer is like.
I'm not in that computer right now.
Oh, it says remind me. Okay. All right. I thought we were getting an update.
This is one of my new favorite songs.
All right.
You should tell me who it is.
Sounds old.
Not who this one is.
Call 704-662-2416. That's 704-662-2416. Join us Saturday, May 10th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for the 8th Annual Foothills Folk Art Festival in downtown Newton. This vibrant, family-friendly event attracts thousands, celebrating local and regional contemporary folk and fine artists with works for sale, artist demonstrations, and hands-on art activities for the kids, featuring over 100 art vendors. Enjoy live music on 2 stages featuring the Sigmund Stringers, Mac Arnold and Play the Blues, and more. Plus, savor delicious food from downtown restaurants and food trucks, and relax in our beer garden. Don't miss this celebration of creativity and community at the Foothills Folk Art Festival, downtown Newton. Visit us at downtownnewton.org.
This is Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
It's Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME with Tom T. And I love. It's, let's see here, 22 minutes till 9 o'clock as we get up and ready to roll. And Pickle Jack rolled into the studio of the Stars this morning. Good morning, sir.
Here.
Yes, you
Rolling
are.
along.
Rolling one. It's Willie's birthday.
Oh,
yeah, 92 today.
You think he's rolling one?
I'm sure. A big fat one is, well, I'm sure what it is.
When just one won't do.
That's right.
Oh, Willie.
I mean,
he probably has his pre-rolled at some factory somewhere.
He probably has a roller. Guy comes in.
Reckon?
he may just have an IV.
That's true.
Takes fun out of it. Yeah, I think he enjoys that part.
Oh, I bet he does.
Yeah, I think him and
Snoop
Hey,
Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart.
That's right. Yes.
They're all there.
That's it. All right. So you've got a big golf tournament coming up tomorrow. Is it private?
It is Thursday.
I mean, Thursday. That's right. This is Tuesday.
We don't know what day it is anymore.
I know, whatever. So anyway, is it open to anybody or is it already full?
Oh, no. Well, it's open to anybody. Yes, we're full.
Okay.
Yes.
Got that.
It was open to anybody and everybody, but it's full.
But it's full now. Okay.
Yes.
And that's for the new carpet in the sanctuary.
No.
Because I saw that this morning as
Yes.
well.
I imagine that I have not been into the church since they pulled them out. I imagine it looks quite different.
I would, instead just put in like LVT, that low cost vinyl.
Well, there was
luxury vinyl plank.
Oh, luxury.
Well, there was
vinyl plank.
discussion
Yes.
at one point about what to do.
So if you spill the communion wine, you just mop it up.
Right, but it's going to be red floor, so it's still going to be red.
Yeah, carpet's tough.
So, what's funny is the carpet that's in there is 50 or 60 years old.
That was good carpet.
Hey, don't make it like they used to.
No, they
That's
don't.
right.
We
I bet
did,
that's when they used to sew carpet together.
we did discuss different flooring options.
I'm
one
sure
of
you
which
did.
was there should be, I believe, there's hardwoods underneath it.
Oh,
Well,
geez.
but I don't think they're hardwoods. I think it's actually pine.
Well, it depends on if it's heart pine. It's good.
So, but we don't know really how well it would be able to be finished if it could be finished.
Well, the
And-
problem is, Bertha, what is it? Bertha Better Than You, that comes and sits down, has her.
Well, there's lots of discussions of on one hand it's good for acoustics because the
Yes.
music will have a better
'Cause-
sound to it, but then there's the other noise of the foot stomping and kids rolling around on the
right.
floor.
Y'all
And when you drop
gotta-
a pencil and everything. There's lots of different things,
And
so
of course, you got a big pipe organ, right?
yes,
Nothing like
yes.
a pipe organ bouncing off a wooden floor and concrete wall.
I'll tell you what, it would have been. We had our Easter service. We had I think his name is Lee Northcutt. I think came to play.
Mhm.
And it was that was a good Easter service. He played, and I mean, he can play. That organ is a pretty
Oh yeah,
big, fancy organ.
you pulled out all the stops.
Yes.
Get it? Pulled out all the stops.
We're here till Tuesday.
We also had some more pipes that were playing with
Thankfully,
our
just
organ
Tuesday.
on Easter.
Pipes as in the organ, not pipes as in bagpipes.
No, we also had bagpipes
Do
playing with
you?
our organ on Easter Sunday. It was
Presbyterians
really
do
cool.
that. Fifth Creek Presbyterian out here in Cool Springs. They do, what do you call it? The Kirkin. They do a Kirkin or something.
Yeah.
Where they put their kilts on.
She
and
had her
they-
kilt on.
And they play their bagpipe.
She had her kilt on. She played out in front of the church in the morning.
Mhm.
So people were coming in, and it was really cool. There were a couple of videos out there in Face Crack Land.
Yeah.
And then
another
she
one.
played at the end and walked out of the church to play and take it out of the church, and then leave. Just tore it up on the organ for the, as they call it, the postlude.
I still remember the woman who played organ in the church when I was a wee lad.
A wee lad.
Just a wee lad.
He was talking about kilts, so I went to Scottish.
I see.
Catherine Morgan. She could not play in a normal key. Everything was either like 8 flats or 8 sharps, and I know you can't have 8. But yeah, she
Something
would,
crazy.
Yeah, but yeah,
And the choir's like, oh,
I would don my my choir robe and
listen
go
to
sing in the
this.
church choir.
That's right. Y'all still use robes?
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Y'all still use robes? Oh, that's right. You don't go.
Usually not summertime.
The church I go to, they don't.
Just kidding. They got a rock and roll band up there now.
Back to your
See that.
original
conversation.
conversation.
It's a golf tournament for.
So our church puts it together, but it's all the proceeds this year that's going to Idle Christian Ministries,
Very
Feed
good.
NC,
Yes.
Yokefella, and Idle Adult Day Services.
Oh, excellent
I even-
choices.
was even able to get, Mr. Smith and Piedmont Healthcare to participate as a sponsor. Greatly appreciate the support.
Something about being on the board of something or other, and that's BORED. He's not even retired yet. He's already bored.
I am actually on the board of our adult day service.
Yes, because soon you'll be there.
It's going to be a good
I will not be golfing.
No, he's not. He's actually not golfing.
You're not going to golf. Just come do it.
No, I was out of the office last week. I got to work.
Afraid you're going to. What did it call it when the girl went under the
Chili
ball?
dip.
A
She
chili dip.
Did you see that on Sunday?
No.
When the woman in the lead chili dipped?
No.
Yeah, So I was telling William, I was chanting, "One of us, one of us." I could so relate to that shot. Hit the ball like 2 inches.
I kind of enjoy it. You know, they don't do it too often, you know, on their tee shot or the shot from the fairway, but it doesn't hurt my feelings when they do it around the green.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
when they hit it.
Yeah.
They have
Nothing
to hit
like
they have to hit it a second time out of the same trap. And
yeah.
Doesn't hurt my feelings.
At all.
Mm-mm.
So, and I brought the golf tournament up because you're out in the sun and it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, now I don't know because, well, it's Presbyterian, so there'll be alcohol.
Oh, I should show you a picture yesterday. I went shopping yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Okay.
I went shopping and ooh, it's fun going shopping for the church.
Sure. A study at Florida Atlantic University found that you're more likely to get a sunburn when you've been drinking. They talked about a bunch of people who recently been burned, and around 1 in 5 said alcohol was a factor. 22% admitted they had a few drinks. It's because you're less likely to apply sunscreen when you're tipsy, more likely to misjudge how long you've been in the sun, and potentially more likely to pass out on the 6th green. They didn't say that part. I was
going to say 6 green's awful early.
A few other times you need to remember: 11% say they were working outside when they got sunburned, 10% swimming, 7% exercising. But the top time to pay attention is when you're doing more than one of those things. 43% say they were multitasking when it happened.
I completely understand apply sunblock before you start drinking, because otherwise you'll keep drinking and you'll forget, which, you know.
But that would never happen at a golf tournament that you are involved in.
Sure. Is there maybe we should ask Dr. Google. Dr. Jeff may know.
Okay.
Is there a medical reason if you're drinking alcohol and it thins your blood, right?
Yeah.
That causes your skin to be more susceptible to burn? Is there a medical reason behind it other than just you're inebriated and you forgot to do something?
Dr. Google's looking it up.
I don't.
I'm
going to
see
say
it-
no.
I can see it being that it does thin your blood, so it allows the blood to flow more and get to your skin faster. So
It also
it
makes
could
your
cause
blood thinner and gets to other body parts faster.
Yes, it does.
Your feet, your toes.
Sure.
Yes. It's got to come all the way from up here down there.
We're going to have a full golf course on Thursday.
Are ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for noticing when to change subjects.
We've got 28 teams.
Holy cow, so to speak.
And I've got 45, 46 sponsors.
Wow.
It's, we've kind of taken it to a different level from.
So these charities are going to get
several
a nice check.
several years ago. The golf tournament started out, and you hope to do $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 of something you could give out. And,
right.
Last year was the biggest year we'd ever had. We were a net over 22,000.
Wow.
And so at this point this year, hopefully, the projections are that we might can
go past that.
Net 25.
Yeah, there
and
you go.
Split that between the 4 organizations. So it's going to be a great day.
What's 25 divided by 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what'd you find? I see you found something.
I did find something, and PR is actually 100% correct. Drinking alcohol can increase your susceptibility to sunburn, as alcohol can make your skin more sensitive to the sun's harmful UV rays, potentially leading to a faster and more severe burn.
And look, this thing was just talking about you forgot.
Forgot.
Or not forgot. You just basically had too much to drink and didn't remember to do it.
That's right.
So
there is a medical reason.
Yeah, if you forget and drink, we'll call you lobster.
Lobby.
Hey, that's right.
Lobby.
That's right.
And on Thursdays, if Miss, what's her name that runs the Carolina Tan?
Emily.
If she was here, she would say that is very true.
You got to get a base. You need to.
I was gonna say she would tell you to come in and get your base so
That's
that you
right.
don't burn.
That's right. Because people come in, I got to burn first before I go to the bait.
Right.
Yeah, and that's never a good thing.
But then there was another study that I think Fred brought in that says sunblock is actually bad for you. So
I'm sure.
Oh, and
Does he have a product that's not bad for you?
I'm sure he does.
Hopefully
Dr.
on Thursday,
Dr.
everybody will
Schnauzer.
be, they'll
Yeah.
remember to put on their sunblock. It's going to be 85 degrees and
That's right.
sunny.
That's right.
And I think I've only got 2.88 beers per person.
There is.
So then there'll be
But-
some people that do 5 and some people that do none.
But now,
And there's gonna be some people that do.
are you
10.
are you biblical and you have the good beer first, and then that just slowly goes down to the watered
Oh, I
down
only got
beer?
good beer.
Oh, okay.
Miller High Life,
Old
Coors
Mil-
Banquet.
Old
It's Miller
Milwaukee.
time. I mean, I only got good beer. What are you talking about?
What beer do they have in Pennsylvania?
Well, Yingling is made in Pennsylvania.
I
That's
got
true.
Yingling.
Now
A
here's
lot of people think Yingling is a foreign beer.
It's a Japanese beer.
so it is not. It is actually making the rolling hills of Pottsville, Pennsylvania. And here's the
It's
thing.
the oldest one in America,
Pottsville.
correct?
And Yingling beer in Pennsylvania is considered not a good beer.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, and you used
Really?
to buy Yingling if you couldn't afford anything else. But Yingling has done a great job marketing itself across the country, and
Well, it's
now
the
it
oldest
is-
beer.
Yeah, as a preferred beer. So a lot of people
Looky
go,
there.
"Oh, I want to have a Yingling," because you think it's from a foreign
I
country.
call them,
Yeah.
I call them younglings.
Youngling.
Younglings.
Better be careful saying that sometimes.
I did. I did go into the.
We're back to
club.
Bill Belichick.
Okay, so we got Coors, Yingling Lager,
Oh, you got the lager.
and Ultra.
Yeah,
There's
Mick-
some Ultra in
Mick
there.
Ultra for those who are carb conscious.
Oh, I tried to
But then
satisfy
there's-
lots of people because
Then
there's.
there is that Miller in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miller High Life.
I mean,
Notice how there's no Bud Light. Are you still fighting that fight?
no, there's. So it was funny. There was a golf
But then
tournament last
there's,
week
pass-
that was the
pass that
Special
down.
Olympics,
Pass that down.
and so I got to.
And then there's
I
Gatorade.
got to play in the Special Olympics one last week, and then they had some leftover beer and waters and stuff. And they're like, "Well, what do we do with this?" I said, "Well, I'll buy it from you so we can use it for the one next week."
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
So I
absolutely.
mean, there's all kinds of stuff from Bud Light to Ultra. There's I think some White Claws in there. I bought some Trulies to go in there.
you got it all.
I tried
Something for everybody.
something for everybody.
If you want
There
to
you
drink
go.
and play golf,
And
this
I
is
have,
the tour.
and I have Gatorades, I have Cokes and Diet Cokes and plenty of waters.
Is this a mixed couples like they're men
Open
and
to
women?
anybody. Sure.
Okay.
Is it captain's choice?
Yes.
Shotgun start,
Yes. 1:00.
12 gauge.
With that many groups, you got to go shotgun. It'll
Well,
take
and it's-
forever.
Well, and
Yeah.
it's par max.
oh,
Speed along.
par's your friend.
Par is your friend. If you do not make a birdie, pick it up.
Pick it up
Move
and
on.
go. That's
Go.
right.
They should be
I
done
love
in 3 hours.
Huh?
No, not with how many?
2018.
No, it's 28 teams spread across the course.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Doubled up on half balls.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
All right.
I was
well,
at 27, and then all of a sudden I realized I had another one, and then I miscounted. I was like, "Uh oh."
Yes, that's right.
I kept asking Andy how many I could have, and
You said 25. And
I got varying answers from different people
Well,
out there. So
the only answer that matters is how many are showing up.
Wait, did you have that many carts?
well, so that was
That's
sometimes
the
what
other
the
part.
answer is
Yeah.
based on, and
That's
so
the
there's-
limiting factor.
So there's a couple of friends that are playing that have their own carts, and they're going to get the message to bring yours.
Bring your
That's right.
cart.
Bring your own cart.
Bring yours.
I like that.
There'll
so
be
that-
no cart discount though.
So that some of our
Oh,
volunteers
that's
can.
right.
Well, I mean, nobody has to pay.
Huh?
Oh, well, no
Yeah,
discount for the
discount.
tournament.
No,
No.
Oh, man.
No.
It's a fundraiser. Pony
That's
up.
right.
So
All right. So, changing subject here. Today, instead of chicken on the menu, we've got
we have a ham special. Like
Ham.
a spiral ham.
we're gonna have to go back, Ron. I love ham.
Ham is good.
With 2 sides as our traditional meat and 2 sides entree special, and we have a turkey sandwich special.
Ooh.
Fresh smoked turkey.
I know you showed us that picture of the turkey yesterday.
Like not
I may
not,
have to go for that.
like
Yeah.
not sliced at the store. It was fresh cooked turkey.
Yeah.
that sliced by us. It's like a Thanksgiving turkey. but
So it's
it's
not
like a turkey sandwich after your Thanksgiving meal.
it's right. It's not perfectly sliced. Each
Nope.
slice is individually,
Yep.
See,
of its own say.
I love that with just the turkey, mayonnaise, and pepper.
I got no problem with that.
That's my
that sounds
sandwich.
I mean, I got no problem with that, but I'll, we throw some lettuce, tomato, and
No.
pickles on it.
Got to throw a little cranberry
ruined-
sauce in there
No, no.
on the
No,
pita.
Give me that.
On the pita.
You know where that'll end up?
Can I bring my own
Right
cranberry?
here. You're right on my shirt.
That's right. A nice white shirt.
Right, yeah.
That's it. It's always it.
Try to avoid that.
All right.
So I
So
you know,
good.
I had that turkey sandwich yesterday. It was pretty tasty. I was.
Well, I bet so. That's
I
a
like a
good
good
thing
turkey
about that.
sandwich.
If you get him where he's testing, doing the beta test. Come on in.
It's Fergie.
But you're waiting for an introduction. he's like hanging out by
That's
the door
right.
like we're going to now
And
entering the
now,
room.
in the studio of the stars.
I was waiting for drunk on a plane or something.
I figured
Wow.
you're leaving on a jet plane when you leave.
That's right. So all that good stuff going on at the grill.
Yep.
And
there's the full week for us this week.
Yes,
with
it
this
is, because
golf tournament and grill.
Saturday.
Well, we haven't got Saturday yet.
Oh, okay.
Or,
I'm
or do
sorry.
you want to stay on the grill?
Well, we can stay on the grill for just a little bit.
Okay, we'll stay on the grill. So
Yes.
Saturday.
Saturday.
It's kind of
First Saturday of the month.
You know, I was kind of feeling proud yesterday. I was sitting there, had a little fun, and posted the picture. Don't be sleeping on Saturday.
I saw that.
I was kind of proud of myself. I might have, I don't do a whole lot of this social media stuff. I was kind of having a little fun.
That was good.
And don't be sleeping on it.
Standing outside. You got what you grabbing for there?
So it was.
I didn't know.
Saturday breakfast.
All right.
6:30 to 11.
11.
First
Yeah.
one of the month.
Yeah, man.
They're serving scrapple.
I
I,
mean,
I had like 30 pounds in my freezer.
Would you like to bring some and we'll cook it just for you when you want it?
I could do
There you
that.
go.
Yeah, I could do that.
Let's see. It's BYOB BYOS.
That's my meal. Bring your own.
Bring your own
scrapple.
And you
scrapple.
You can decide what the S stands for.
That's true.
Shrimp.
Right.
Sure.
Once it's cooking, it's like that. That smell could be nothing but scrapple.
I'll tell you what. I'll buy your breakfast if you have scrapple.
Oh, it sounds like a Saturday date.
Yeah. Look at him.
So the question is, you're gonna buy something else afterwards if he doesn't like to scrap.
I'm even going
to do liver mush.
I'm
If
going
you would get liver mushes. No,
I'm asking if he does.
Oh well, yeah.
Okay, come on. You had it. We had it at the studio.
There's
then.
a difference.
I didn't say there wasn't a difference, but if you do
Yeah,
one, you're going
Scrapple's
to do like the other.
better. I'll even bring the good stuff. I have.
Oh gosh,
I
we have our show down at the fairgrounds on Saturday morning.
We do,
Oh,
but it doesn't start until 10.
I was going to say, does it start at 6:30? Because we're open at 6:30.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. You tell me.
Well,
7.
The great part is
8.
I will be teaching around the time that you're opening. So yeah, he
5.
has no.
5.
Kathy will be there then too.
Come on,
John, get me out of this.
we can.
I mean, John's
do a
probably
lot-
going to be like, well, I'm just waiting for y'all to figure out a time. I'm showing
We
up.
can do a live
We got
broadcast.
B29
That's right.
That's my breakfast. Scrapple and 3 eggs over easy. That's perfect.
3 eggs.
Yeah, man.
How much cholesterol can you stand?
He's on medication.
Yeah,
Well,
doesn't matter. If I don't eat bad stuff, what's the medicine for?
That's exactly right.
Come on.
I like your medical philosophy.
And if you eat too much, just take an extra pill. Hey,
Listen, there's no sense in
No,
fighting
don't do not take that as medical advice, please.
oh, come on. I'm an accountant. If anybody listens to me, jeez.
Oh, I know, but there is somebody out there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I thought you were going to say, since you're an accountant, by the time you get to the end of the month and they've called you for your prescription, crap, what do I get? I better take all these. I go get my refill.
That used to work. It doesn't work anymore.
So yeah, Saturday at the
anyway,
grill.
starting at 6:30.
6:30.
Okay.
Oh, Lee's
Now-
trying to get you out of it, by the way. He's saying, I need you to help me at the fairgrounds around 4:30 Saturday morning.
Oh,
Thank you
Lee,
very
man.
much. Appreciate that.
All right, now he's invited for Scrapple too.
Well, that's when you just show up at the fairground.
That's yeah.
That's right.
They have no option.
You need the Scrapple right off the grill, though. That some people
Lee will have a
fry
grill.
it. I don't like that. You got to do it on the on the hot.
Because otherwise, if it's off the grill, flies and gnats.
We'll do both.
Okay.
I'm telling
We'll
you.
do both. We'll flat top it on the
Yeah.
back early.
Yeah.
And get it done. And then a lot of times if they want it to get it crispier, we'll drop
Right.
it
Yeah. You can
and get it crispy, or we'll just put it back on the flat top for them.
There you
Either
go.
way. Flexible.
No.
Fergie, have you ever had Scrapple?
No, I'm from the South.
Do you like liver mush?
I never had liver mush till I came here. I never even heard
I'm
of
not
it
a
till I
liver
came
mush
here.
fan.
I had it. It's not bad.
All right.
Never,
He's
they don't do
invited.
liver mush in they don't do liver mush in Alabama. And
He's invited to the Great Scrapple Challenge.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Don't tell me
we
you.
may have to get a little more planning of this.
I think so.
Don't tell me you've done.
I'll supply the scrapple.
We may have to do a
What
little.
is
We
it?
may have to be a little more planful about
Yeah.
this and do some scrapple,
Chitlins.
liver motion, have a little fun.
Let's do it.
Probably come up with a
No, I love
charity.
liver.
Raise
I
money
do
for two.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
I
Yeah.
mean,
The Greenbrier should sponsor the first Chitlin Festival.
I mean, that's what we ought to plan.
No,
is
we're going to do a fundraiser.
we'll do a fundraiser,
fundraiser.
on a Saturday, and we'll have the scrapple and liver mush, and
You got to vote.
Yep.
I would be willing to try.
You have to
I'm
vote.
Not,
All right.
If it's for charity,
I think we can
Yeah.
do that. We can put something together to do that.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff and I will get to work on it.
all right, do that.
I like that.
Work on that.
isn't it just
question would be how
sausage
many-
coated on cornmeal or something fried?
No.
If only it were that.
No. No.
The question would be donate until somebody pukes or something.
You don't want to know what it is.
No, that's right. If
Just
be
eat
better
it.
off just thinking
Right.
it was what you said.
It's not like a hot dog. You don't want to know what's in it.
Yeah.
It's called
Right.
scrapple for a reason.
Scraps. Scraps.
Or liver mush.
Yeah. All right. So the one more thing
Let's see,
about
so we
the,
got the
about the
golf this
tournament?
week. We
Yeah.
got the grill this week, Saturday Wolf. So
Yeah.
then we talked about the drug
Oh,
side.
yeah.
what's
Got some-
happening
got
over
some-
there?
Got
at
some
the-
stuff
the
happening on
banner?
the drug side of Thursday.
Mhm.
Is the last day for Center Street.
That's right.
So we'll be if you've got prescriptions at Center Street, you can grab them there
Right.
until Thursday.
Okay.
Friday they'll be at Greenbrier. You can call and move them from Center Street to Greenbrier if you like, or we will do it for you. So you don't have to worry about a thing.
Okay.
But the last day to pick up your scripts at Center Street is Thursday,
Okay.
May 1st. And then they will all be there Friday morning. So golfing all day and finish that up. And then we'll be going to Center Street to pack stuff up. Drugs, computers, equipment.
That's a lot of packing.
Pack stuff up to transport it Thursday night to wake up Friday morning. And
How about all those fun little over-the-counter things you have sitting out?
nah, the over-the-counter stuff will stay there for now. We'll move the prescription stuff. The
Just-
over-the-counter stuff is already at Greenbrier.
Put it out on the sidewalk.
Sure.
I mean, you know, what a great thing. You know, aspirin and gargle and toothpaste. You know,
We'll
Gas
take
bills.
Center Street stuff and we'll distribute it between Greenbrier and Harmony, I would imagine.
There you
Some
go.
of it we may even be able to, may even go back to the supplier. But
And that's a thing to remember is that even though that downtown is moving, Harmony is still wide open.
Harmony is still there. And
For all you folks in North Iredale.
well, and for downtown and the rest of the states, we do have delivery and we will continue to do that. So just because you think you can't get it from Center Street doesn't mean you can't get it without going anywhere.
I like it.
So
Thank you, Pickle Jack.
Just something to think about. There's lots of things happening this week.
That's right.
And more coming about the Great Scrapple.
We'll have to
fundraiser.
figure
What
that
is it?
out.
Yeah,
I like this idea.
Cook-off.
I
Great
like this
Scrapple
idea.
cook-off.
That's right.
Scrapple chefs from all over the country will be here.
You know, they had
Their recipes.
when they did
Or-
Pancake Day, they had bacon and sausage, right?
They did. They should have had scrapple and liver.
They could have done scrapple and liver mush as a part of it.
A well-balanced
Your
diet.
grill alone could have been scrapple.
I know. Oh,
if they would have let you cook.
And if you do it right, I mean, you can just lay those pieces right
Line 'em
next
up.
to each other. Oh, it's
I've
beautiful.
never even seen it in the store.
Oh yeah,
Not
Because
yeah,
we're in the South.
Scrapple not here. Yeah,
every,
scrapple.
every now and then you see scrapple here. It is
You have to
probably an
go-
ordering mistake,
You have
but
to,
it
That's
does
right.
show up.
I bet the butcher shop can get it.
You
Or they might have, I
probably,
don't know if they have it. I bet they can.
You
but-
probably have to go to the highfalutin stores. You know, the Harris Teeters and
Call-
the big Ingles.
Call my dad. He's taking
Oh.
orders. Area code 610.
Well, hey, with as much as you have, maybe you're taking orders.
I know.
Now, wouldn't this be great? Up I-77, the deputies are waiting for drug dealers to come through. Pulls over his dad. What have you got?
Scrapple.
300 pounds.
Scrapple.
Dry
In
ice.
Hiding
I mean,
underneath that.
I was going to say, I mean, if you wrap it right, a brick's the brick.
That's right.
It looks like it.
That's what it looks like.
You've got that to hide the smell. What is this hiding?
The drug dog turns away and runs away.
Hey, did you know you can eat scrapple just without cooking it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. People do.
Yeah,
I mean, I think same thing with liver mush.
Yeah,
They do. You're trying to point.
just like
All
dip
right.
your finger
It's
in.
like a hot dog.
I've got to
Yeah,
excuse
hot dog.
myself. So it's 4 minutes after 9. Thanks, Pickle Jack.
Real Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
This is William Morgan with Capital Management Group. Think of all the fads you've seen over the years. If they were meant to last, you'd still be wearing platform shoes, driving a Firebird, playing Pac-Man. But fads don't last, and that's true in finance too. So why do many big financial institutions promote the latest investment fads? Sure, they look good now, but it's doubtful they will stand the test of time. If that's how these firms handle their money, do you really want them managing yours? At Capital Management Group, we invest with sound economic principles, not in fleeting trends. This approach has served our clients well for several generations. Sound financial advice never goes out of style. Let's talk about how Capital Management Group could work for you. Call us at 704-878-6677 for a free consultation or visit our website at mycmg.net.
Dove Mobility and Home Healthcare Equipment and Supply is now open for business in Troutman. Come check out their large selection of lift chairs, scooters, portable oxygen concentrators, canes, rollators, compression garments, bathroom and bedroom safety equipment, incontinence, ostomy, and hundreds of other products dedicated to you or your loved one's home healthcare needs. Now stocking Streetwise personal protection products. Home delivery and rentals are available. Call us toll-free at 844-919-DOVE or visit us at 155 South Eastway Drive in Troutman. Home is where you want to be. Dove wants to help you stay there.
Hey, it's Jason from A&A Sales and Service. Summer's almost here.
Billy, it's just right around the corner. It's so nice and beautiful out there right now. I'm almost nervous to even talk about it, but we're ready. The grass is growing.
That's right. So you got some deals for us?
We've got huge discounts on mowers right now, huge deals on hay equipment, because just before you know it, we're going to be cutting hay, and just like you're doing right now, you're out there in that yard already.
And coming up, you've got an owner's event. What's that all about?
Well, we've put an invitation out to everybody that's bought a lawnmower or a tractor or anything from us. And now we're putting an invitation out to everybody out in the public to say, hey, come by, see A&A. Check out these Massey Ferguson tractors and Gravely mowers. We're going to do demos. I got Massey Ferguson Corporate going to be there. Gravely's going to be there. We'll be able to show you some new things about your mower and show you some things that you might not know about our mowers too.
All right. A&A Sales and Service, where are you?
We're up on Highway 21, 618 Turnersburg Highway, just past Walmart. We're also on the interwebs and Facebook. So please reach out and 704-876-6700.
PT Marvels is a unique event venue hosting birthday parties, ghillie ball, magic shows, family game nights, private events, and more. PT Marvels is moving to the perfect venue to host all of your fun-filled gatherings. The new address is 316 Sharon School Road, right here in Statesville. Join them soon at the new location and see why we love the Murder by Magic Mystery Dinner Night. The calendar is open, and you can make your reservations now by visiting ptmarvels.com. Stay connected with PT Marvels by visiting them on Facebook.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Buy, sell, trade. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Call 888-331-0269.
Hey, are you ready to part with your treasured pieces? Well, discover the value of your gold, silver, and fine timepieces at our Gregory Jewelers during the exclusive 3-day buying event. It's happening April 29th through May 1st at 122 West Broad Street, downtown Statesville. Bring in your precious metals, heirloom watches, and more to receive a no-obligation evaluation and immediate payment during the 3-day buying event, April 29th through May 1st only at our Gregory Jewelers.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Weekdays at 10 a.m.
All righty, here we are on a beautiful Tuesday. It just goes by so fast. You just never know.
Tuesday. I wish we could track listenership because I think Tuesday would just kill it.
It's killing us right now. I'll tell you that. So,
well, it's not going to get any better with our next guest.
Wow.
Must have heard I was coming.
That's exactly it. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, John Ferguson. He, of course, famous for Ferguson International, a fine airport facility here in the Piedmont of North Carolina. How big is your runway?
7,000
7,000 what?
feet long.
Well, it's not like 7,002, 7,020.
It is. It's 7,001.
See, there you are.
You can land a 747 there.
That's
Once.
yeah,
You can
once. It's a permanent display.
Because it can never leave again.
It won't stop till it gets to Taylorsville.
That's all right.
But other than that, I watched this one video of this. It was a 747, whatever the other. They have B's, A's, whatever it is, and he lands like every plane. You land on the back wheels, and then you slowly bring the front down. He never came. He was like almost to the terminal before he brought the end of the train. I was like, "What are you doing?" So I'm not sure why or who that was, but it wasn't at Statesville International.
No.
Did you ever see that Mountaintop Airport where they have to come in like
Yes.
this and then land, and
Yeah.
the runway's like 30 feet?
Yes.
So,
And they rev that engine up, man.
yeah. You imagine flying in there?
No.
Had a couple drinks on the flight.
Drink now.
Holy smokes.
That's right. So that's what's the smallest airport you've worked for? This one?
Let's see. Anderson had 6,000.
Really?
Yeah, Anderson, South Carolina had 6,000.
Oh, I'm thinking of Greer.
Yeah.
Because that's the Greenville Spartanburg
It's
Jetport.
Gurr.
Oh, Gurr.
Yeah, that's
Gurr.
that's what they said. It's from Gurr, South Carolina.
Gurr, South Carolina. That's right. But you were down east somewhere, weren't you?
I was in Florence. It was 7,000 feet
Florence,
in Florence, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And Auburn University was 5,000.
Auburn has their own airport.
They got the tremendous flight program and aviation management program, which is where I graduated from.
And still, you don't fly. You
No,
just watch
I'm
them go
scared,
by.
I'm scared of flying.
Don't blame you. And that's what he was a part timer here, as a matter of fact, and went to not East Carolina. What's another Eastern North Carolina college?
Duke.
Elizabeth City?
No.
Wilmington?
What?
Wilmington?
No.
East Carolina?
No. Is it Atlantic? Something Atlantic? Anyway, they have a course, pilot's course. So he got his license there. And I guess you get your multi-engine and your jet and all that other stuff in so you don't want anybody who can fly a Cessna flying yourself a 747. I don't reckon there's a few more dials on the board. And that would be what was it? It was that, remember Airport, the movie Airport?
Yeah.
Airport 77.
Yeah.
And Dean Martin got the stewardess pregnant, but that's another story. And I always remember George Kennedy he's the guy that knew how to fly that plane.
That's right. Yep.
And so he was like, just remember, you're 3 stories off the ground when you land this thing. So he was like, oh, that gives you a new perspective.
Right.
Of, well, where are the wheels? There they are. It's.
I'm more of an airplane guy. And don't call me Shirley.
That's right. Captain Over.
You too. That's right. You too. I picked a fine day to quit doing cocaine.
That's right.
Or whatever else he did. But anyway, our beautiful Statesville Regional Airport is coming along. You had some pictures. If you could, did you just send them to me?
I just texted them to you.
Okay. Well, it's because I'm special. I'm very special. Let's see.
Usually a word that goes behind special.
Thank you very much. Here they are. So is there a way to put those on?
Sure.
I mean, you got 15 minutes. Surely you can get them on by then. And don't call
Shirley.
me Shirley.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So they're getting walls up.
They're getting it's the insulation, they're getting the insulation on, and it's big, giant purple building, but hopefully
Is it going to stay purple?
No, it's going to be brick.
Dang. Are you going to be using Statesville brick?
We are.
Are you? Is that right?
That's
Very
cool.
nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's good to do
We tried to
hometown
buy
stuff.
as much local as we could and involve as many local contractors as we could. And so also going to be bringing on some Mitchell College construction students to do some hands-on training.
Really?
Mhm.
Cool. You ought to run down here to Troutman Chair and get Chad. I think that's his name. Chad. Is it Chad? Cam. That's it. I knew it was something like that. And make one of his live wood tables.
Yeah.
And
sure.
they pour that stuff in there that makes it blue and all. Anyway, work on that.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
I'm sure he'll raise the price for you. So anyway, that's going to be really, really nice.
It is. It's going to be just a great showcase for Statesville and Iredell County. So we got so many jets coming in, so many business jets coming in that, and not just in Statesville. I'm sure they're going somewhere in Iredell County, and I don't know. I think some of them maybe even come here to avoid Charlotte.
I'm pretty sure that that's exactly right.
Yeah.
The one, and I'm not saying anything bad about it because I don't know about them. Concord Regional, they were flying passenger planes in and out. And
another Auburn grad runs that one too.
Is there?
Yeah, we were buddies in college.
Oh, well, had another airline pull out. So I'm just saying. Maybe your buddy should have gone to Alabama.
No.
Roll Tide.
Not supposed to cuss on the radio.
Thank you. I'm sorry. But I never could figure out. Well, we'll do that later. With the airlines, and you've said it many times, but in case someone has missed it, we really don't want airline service in our airport.
No, it would take too much improvements to get to that point. We'd have to, you have to have TSA on board. You'd have to have fire department on board. You have to have.
Well, we got that.
Well, we got the truck.
Got to wait for the driver.
right.
But we got the truck.
It would take millions of dollars. You have to have a separate passenger building. You have to build a totally separate passenger building, keep it separate from the general public, from the general aviation people, and it would just be too much. We're just gonna leave airlines to Concord and Charlotte.
Got to check in, check out.
You can't mix airline people going on an airline with people just hanging out going to a small plane. They got to keep them separate.
What's the deal? That's discrimination.
Security.
Security.
Oh,
Yeah,
security.
Yeah.
I'll always remember. It's kind of scared me actually. I was working in Greensboro and I got a job offer at Myrtle Beach. And the guy said, I'm going to fly you down to Myrtle Beach. And I was like, okay. And so I'm looking for a little prop, twin engine prop plane. No, it was a jet.
Wow.
I was like, wait a minute. You're going to land a jet at Myrtle Beach. So apparently there was a abandoned Air Force base.
Yeah.
And so of course, they didn't repave the runway. But you just walked right in through the gate. Now, of course, that was 1980, something.
Well, there was probably a separate general aviation terminal versus a airline terminal.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to keep them separate.
Okay, fine.
The airline terminal is called a sterile area.
Oh, is that right?
You've gone through security, and
that's because they irradiate you when you go through that. So if you were planning on having children, not that kind of sterile. I'm sorry.
Talking about X-ray, I went down to the Sullenberger Museum last week.
Oh, did you?
It's a cool place.
Is it really?
And they got a bunch of stuff for kids, and they had a little area for to learn about TSA, and they have these pictures, actual pictures of what was inside people's luggage. And they pulled up this picture, and this person in their little suitcase had a live cat.
Oh, really?
See the bones and everything.
Jeez.
All right. My kind of delivery.
Sullenberger Museum? Is that named after the guy who landed the plane in the Hudson?
You don't know about Sullenberger Museum?
I don't.
It has got the actual.
It's got the plane.
Miracle in the Hudson airplane in the building.
Really?
The actual airlines plane, American Airlines, and they've got all kind of military planes in there from World War II and Vietnam era, and just a lot of educational stuff. It is a cool museum.
Huh. I didn't know.
I remember the day we all stood out on the interstate. This was before they did all the weird stuff to watch the plane come through. They had taken all the wings and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just a fuselage heading down the road, and everybody was like waving. and there was nobody on the plane, of course.
Oh, Sully wasn't in the
Sully
cockpit
wasn't in
waving.
the cockpit
No.
waving. That would have been great.
That would have been cool.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's the picture that he sent.
Okay.
There's 3 of them.
Or at least Tom Hanks could have been in that. Something.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. Is it at Douglas Airport?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the backside. You got to wiggle worm through the backside, but it's
You had to
a neat
wiggle
place.
worm through a lot of that over
Yeah.
there. But anyway, that's great.
Very cool.
I like it.
That looks great.
It does. Especially that profile of it. It is multifaceted.
Yeah.
And so let's see. Can we see which one is your office?
It's second floor on the right side.
The one with all the
In the corner.
windows and private bathroom.
Well, I was going to say the one that says men or women.
With the wet bar and the jacuzzi.
That's right. Private
I
dining
like it.
area.
No wonder you got the job here. Oh, wait, he's getting a text. Is it? Are we in trouble?
No.
Is it April?
No.
I'm surprised she's not listening.
She
No,
probably
she-
is. She's listening.
She always does.
Right.
She's in the hospital
She's
now,
just making sure I'm being nice.
in the waiting room. So when is D-Day?
Mid-November.
Okay, so still going for
Still
mid-November.
Yeah.
If they're just now putting the insulation on,
They have been working like they've been busy bees. Looks like a beehive up there. They got a lot of workers up there working and almost nonstop. And I guess they don't work on the weekends, but Monday through Friday, and they are busy as all get out.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
So that'll be.
We were shooting for Balloon Fest, but kind of slid a little bit.
Well, they can move Balloon Fest, but it's the 50th anniversary. So anyway, the folks over at if like I have a business in town and I need to ship things to, I don't know if we could say to China anymore.
California.
Okay. Yeah. Same thing. So ship things. Is there a carrier out there that we call? How does that work?
You'd have to call a freight forwarder who would arrange for a plane to come to the airport to pick up whatever you got. Most of what we do is not outbound; it's inbound, which we don't get a lot of it. I mean, it comes and goes. So
Right.
we can get freight coming in every day for 3 weeks, and then some we can go 6 months without any. But most of the freight that comes in is coming out of Mexico, and it's diesel engine parts for Freightliner.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. And sometimes I guess when the truck get backed up, then they put them on planes and keep the line going. But other times we've had windshields from Elkin, and we've had transmission parts from Newton going to Detroit.
Going out. Yeah. That's cool. So, and that's really cool because instead of going to Hickory, they come to Statesville.
Hickory gets
to
their
ship
share
it.
of freight also.
I don't care.
I know.
Who cares about that?
Yeah.
They've got a control tower.
The bad thing is they always calls it at 6 o'clock in the evening. Says, "Hey, can we offload some freight at 2 o'clock this morning?"
Sure, I'll be there.
Let me see if I can find somebody who'll want to come back out and do it. But
Ivan.
yeah,
That's exactly who you call. Ivan, he's the man out there.
Hmm.
So
he keeps the airport looking pretty.
Okay.
that's right. So the other, who's the other? Victory Air,
Victory Air, Champion.
and they're building a hangar down
Well,
the
we're
road?
working on it. Yeah, we're designing it.
Oh, so
we're
it's
still
not
just
even-
no, it's not being built yet, but it's under design.
Okay.
And, West Star is still going great. Guns. They've got over 118 employees and
Wow.
still hiring.
Working on planes.
Working on corporate jets.
You need to call Jeff James or Dr. Brewer over there about getting aviation stuff over. I imagine they, if they don't, they might start.
Yeah, who
That's a
knows?
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then there was another Koslowski. That's not on airport.
It's just across the street. That's at Kozlowski Advanced Manufacturing, where he does 3D printing and all
Yeah.
kind of computer.
You know, he's the NASCAR guy, and he's not NASCARing, but
well,
they
he's
just
still got his plane at the airport. He's still got his Learjet.
does he?
Yeah.
Where is it parked?
It's down on the south side. I call NASCAR roads on that south
Oh,
side.
so he's on down where the other
Yeah.
ones are. Okay.
Junior's got 2 airplanes, and Mark Truex has got 1.
Okay.
I'm waiting for them to go on eBay. Pick one up.
There'll be one. There they are. It'll be the Piedmont Healthcare.
That's right.
You know,
Learjet. So we can
Right.
fly from Statesville to Mooresville.
Well, you'd
Sometimes you need
land.
it.
You'd land
Yeah.
at Lake Norman Regional.
There you go.
Is it paved?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering. So anyway, everything's sounding good there at the jet port, like that. So looking for. Oh, good. He put it up.
Oh,
Uh,
look at the
Pop up
picture.
over there in a minute.
Let me get that out of the way.
It took me some finagling because apparently your phone sent it as some kind of weird format.
Well, if it's a
iPhone
weird,
picture.
if
Yeah.
it's a weird format, it's because John sent it in a weird format.
Is that on YouTube that I'm looking at?
That's
Or
either
is
on
that-
YouTube or Facebook.
Either one, it'll
Yep.
be on both.
Nice.
So that
That's what you see when you're
Yeah.
taxiing in on a corporate jet.
that's cool.
And then this other one that you'll see in a minute, I'm guessing is whenever you're
Parking lot side. Yeah, that's the parking lot side. If you're driving up the airport road.
At the traffic circle.
Yes.
That was actually Statesville's first traffic circle.
Really?
It's about the size of a chocolate chip cookie. It doesn't take you very long to get around that particular
Yeah.
circle. And I still don't understand why it's there, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's the North Carolina Department of Destruction that put it up. So anyway, looking good. Is anything else going on in beautiful Statesville that we didn't know about?
Just glad for good weather. The better the weather, the more people fly. And so, we have good days and slow days, but still going great guns.
Who's giving flight lessons now?
We've got Ray City Aviation out of Lake Norman International. They got a plane base there. And we've got, I wish you hadn't asked me now.
Okay.
Old Gene Branson kind of doing some every now and then. Flight
Branson.
instructor.
Branson?
Mhm.
As in, who's Branson? The big guy that is he Blue Origin? Branson. You know,
Oh, that's
Branson.
Virgin Air. Yeah.
Virgin Air. Yeah.
No, not him. And then we got Crosswinds Aviation's got a couple planes. So we've got flight instruction on the field. And then we get flight instructors from the other airports come over because they don't want to deal with the control tower at Concord. They don't want to deal with Charlotte Approach. And so they come over to my airport and do touch and goes all day long.
Come on over.
And don't buy gas. And
Oh, that should be
But,
mandatory.
yeah.
You should
but-
put a little waiver out there.
2 years ago, we had 45,000 takeoff and landings. Last year, we had 63,000 takeoff and landings.
Wow.
And the last time we talked to you, you're getting close to the tower numbers, right?
That's 60,000 is
Yeah.
about the time when you're supposed to start talking about maybe doing a control tower.
But we don't want that, right?
To keep two planes from running together, yeah.
But I thought a control tower meant then we'd be sucked into Charlotte.
No.
Oh,
it just
okay.
could just be
Another-
control. The control
another
tower would
bad
just
rumor.
control
You and
space.
I could do that job. What do you think?
Be the control tower?
Yeah.
Sure.
Eh,
I've seen some of the what is it, the DEI hires that it was like
that would, yeah.
that's always good.
Yeah, we
Billy forgets people's names. I think he's going to be able to remember, hey, you do this and you do this.
You got,
at
three,
the same
you got
time.
3 or 4 Cessnas in the pattern doing touch and goes, and then you got Victory Air and Champion trying to get out for race day. And
Right. But the good thing about that though is the Victory Air guy goes, "Get out of the way! I'm taking off."
Yeah.
That's pretty much
That's
it.
pretty much it. They said,
Yeah.
would you please hold up so we can get out of here?
So with no tower, right? They just announced that they're going to take off, and any traffic in the air is
There's one
supposed to honor
frequency.
that.
There's one frequency for the airport, and everybody's on it, and they just say, "Hey, I'm taking off on runway 28," and another guy's going to say, "Well, I'm downwind for 28," and another says, "I'm final for 28," and another says, "I just took off from 28," and it's all day long.
Right. Yeah.
So you have to wait and see. All right. Well, that's good work. Can't wait till November gets here.
I can't either.
We'll have a big party.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for filling in for April.
Thank you.
You're much cuter.
It was better. Yeah. So much better.
It really was.
There was no fighting.
I know. It
No
was-
no
everybody was
negative
calm.
attitude.
Right.
I
It
have to
was
make
good.
sure she gets the recording of this.
Oh, I will make sure to send it to her.
That's right. And thank you there. I started to say Professor Junior.
Professor Junior.
Professor Junior.
Thank
He
you.
did sports this morning.
Maybe
Oh,
maybe we
that
should
was
just
good.
ask Suarez not to come.
Well, okay. I'll get on that right away. We'll see
You'll
how
start
that
filling
works.
in for him from Tuesday nights
Yeah,
too, right?
that's
For the sports recap.
Hey, don't tempt me.
He could talk golf all day long.
That's right. Or bowling, man.
Or bowling.
Man, you can talk about
Yeah,
bowling.
buddy.
I know the people would tune in for that.
All right. Thank you, Jeff Smith. Appreciate
Thank you,
that.
sir. Always a
Thank you,
pleasure.
Paramedic Ron.
Thanks, sir.
Excellent job. Thank you, Fergie.
Fergie.
I'll be her for that. Fergie. It is 29 minutes after 9 o'clock.
South is your hometown security provider, serving Iredell and the surrounding counties since 1963. Alarm South specializes in custom security solutions for your home or business. No job is too small or big for Alarm South. Their services include burglar, fire, access control, camera systems, video verification, and more. Whatever your security need is, Alarm South can tailor a solution to fit your needs. Call our team of industry professionals for your free estimate today. 704-872-9857.
Hey, are you ready to part with your treasured pieces? Well, discover the value of your gold, silver, and fine timepieces at our Gregory Jewelers during the exclusive 3-day buying event. It's happening April 29th through May 1st at 122 West Broad Street, downtown Statesville. Bring in your precious metals, heirloom watches, and more to receive a no-obligation evaluation and immediate payment during the 3-day buying event, April 29th through May 1st only at our Gregory Jewelers.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you. Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces.
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
Big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, I choose Iredell for my health care.
Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
I said I want to touch the earth. I want to break it in my hands. I want to grow something wild and unruly. I want to sleep on the hard ground in the comfort of your arms, on a pillow of blue bonnets, in a blanket made of stars. Oh, it sounds good to me. I said, cowboy, take me away. Fly this girl as high as you can into the wild blue. Set me free, oh, I pray. Closer to heaven above and closer to you. Closer to you. I wanna walk and not run. I wanna skip and not fall.
2.9 WAME, and it's girls like you. There's Tara Clark. Good morning. It is, let's see here, 19 minutes till 10 o'clock here on a Tuesday. And thanks to everybody that was part of the show today. Pickle Jack and Jeff and William Morgan.
It's been a good morning.
And our good friend John Ferguson. And of course, Paramedic Ron, as always, manning the visual of radio.
Trying.
So
you
it's
used to say TV killed the radio star, but I think TV's bringing it back to life now.
apparently so, yeah. Radio now has because used to we could really be slobby dressed. Most disc jockeys are slobby dressed.
Right.
Hadn't, just got out of bed like some people here this morning. Just saying.
Yeah.
The hair's all messy. So,
Not really sloppy dressed. I just rolled out of bed and run to here.
Well, it's good that you have, like short hair. You don't have to worry about, it flying everywhere.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, have to coif my hair. Or whatever the word is. Coif.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Look it up.
Haven't
Google
heard
it. So you're in the medical field. We've been talking a little bit of medical stuff. It kind of flows in and out of the morning show about medical things. And
always.
So we've got the latest serious health problem that's here in America.
I saw something about that.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another serious health risk has been discovered. Health researchers say that thermal paper receipts often have high levels of forever chemical called. You're not even looking at it.
I'm trying to pull it up on my iPad,
Okay.
but it's not working.
All right.
That's what I was looking.
It's in the first paragraph.
The last one.
Serious health risk.
A chemical called bisphenol.
Bisphenol S, or BPS. It's similar to BPA, which is in plastics.
Okay.
Have no idea what any of those are, but apparently they're not good for us. The BPS in receipts is hormone disrupting, and it mimics estrogen and can throw off the body's normal functions, including metabolism, growth and development, and reproduction. The chemical can be absorbed through the skin when handling receipt paper, and supposedly when holding a BPS laced receipt for just 10 seconds can have serious health consequences. Ferguson says it stands for blood pressure sucks. So for you, it probably will. I can see. So this is not a new discovery. Science has been researching harmful effects of BPS for a while. Something about studying the effects on goldfish. Sometimes you wonder. It's in the news now because the Center for Environmental Health conducted a recent study and found that many retailers are using thermal receipt paper with overly high levels of BPS. They're planning to sue retailers who continue their use, providing clear warnings on receipts. If you're an employee who handles receipts, they suggest you start using gloves. So, of course, when you talk about receipts, who better than to mention CVS? If you go to a CVS store,
your receipt's like 2 miles long.
it is crazy what they give you. I mean, there's 15 trees that fall every time they roll out one of their receipts.
You're giving them some credit. I was thinking like 20 or 30.
So, but I don't know if there is the thermal paper. The thermal papers that like
most receipts are on thermal paper.
Well, like that stuff that comes out of the gas pump. If you want a receipt from the gas pump, that would be like thermal paper.
Yeah, and that's what most receipts are nowadays.
Yeah. But if you're like a lot of us, you want a receipt? You want your receipt? Nope. So a lot of us don't use receipts.
You know, I saw something about receipts the other day online that this guy was saying, you know, they have the people who stand at the door at Walmart and some of these big retailers and say, hey, can I see your receipt?
Yep.
And there's the option now to either email or print no receipt.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
well, at the gas pump, I don't print receipts. I probably should, but I don't, because we get an email
Right.
that says we just used the gas pump. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. But I don't, come on. It's a receipt.
So much junk in the car that I already have enough junk in the car.
But everything is harmful.
Yeah.
We'll ask Fred tomorrow. Everything is harmful.
We need to ask him about this one.
So
See if he
we'll
knows
put that
anything
on
about
we'll put that on the list for tomorrow.
Yeah.
For a Fred question. We'll query him. So be sure you're listening for that coming up tomorrow. It should be exciting. Fred is Mr. Excitement. I got to tell you, people tune
Fred
in.
has a lot of good knowledge.
He does have a lot of good knowledge. If it was only put out there, it's put out there in Fred's way. This is really dangerous. I can't overemphasize how dangerous this is. Thank you, Fred. Anyway, no, we love Fred. We love Fred. Absolutely. All right.
I'm surprised your wife has not texted you and said, "Shut up." Leave him alone.
Well, yeah, because that's her Dr. Oz.
Right.
Yeah, everybody. Fred used to laugh. It was funny. Well, it's actually before Fred. Larry Marlin used to laugh. He would say there's a run on some sort of medication. He said Dr. Oz talked about it. So everybody goes to the drugstore to find out what that latest thing that he has.
Well, Fred, I believe, was saying that he talks about things in here, and then by the time he gets back to the store, sometimes they're sold out.
Oh yeah. They love that. So it's all natural. It's perfect for you, especially Fred's own blend of oil.
CBD oil.
Thank you. Not THC oil,
Right.
CBD. Maybe a touch of THC. All right. Thank you, Paramedic Ron. Have
Thanks
a
for
wonderful
having
day
me.
today. The Swap Shop. Andy's back and is coming up in about 11 minutes from now. So have yourself a wonderful day. Then coming up, of course, we'll have Bryson on this afternoon to take you home.
The nicest hair in radio.
Absolutely.
With more than 20,000 students, Iredell Statesville schools rank among the 20 largest school districts in North Carolina. Our teachers represent a wealth of knowledge, with the average teacher in our district having 15 years of teaching experience. Iredell Statesville Schools' innovative approach blends a one-to-one technology initiative with collaborative best practices and a hands-on approach to learning. In